Check, check, check.
I'm here.
Audio 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1.
No echoing.
Oh, good deal. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I know how to do this. Ah, welcome back.
Yep.
Welcome back, people. Welcome back.
What's up, everybody?
This we're sponsored. We got our sponsors above Happy, above
Yep.
Happy. We got
On
On
tilt.
Tilt Racing. We got a new sponsor coming on board with us. It ain't official yet. The sign ain't dotted yet, but we got Happy's Dance Studio.
I done lost my headset.
We got Happy's Dance Studios coming on board here, people. Ah,
Oh my god.
ah, ah, ah. So, uh, we lost though. We lost Mike this weekend. Uh, we'll give a moment of silence for him. Rest in peace, brother.
Yep.
You know
Badass
he
dude.
would. You know he was the originator, well, not only of the nerd, but to the to the people that love to hate no front end on cars. He, I don't know, he wasn't originated, but here with the Mustangs with the no front ends, he did that. I think he started that about 6, 7, 8 years ago. 'Cause he had a wreck and front end, and he wanted a one piece front end. So I think it was like 6, 8 weeks to get one. So he just raced without a front end on it, and uh, everybody it just stuck. I mean, and he got the front end, but the nerd with no with it kind of stuck. So
Yep.
he was the guy that y'all would y'all cry to, y'all
Yep.
cry to, which if you automatically take your front end off a car, you instantly know how to no prep. That's just it. That's all you got to do, man.
That's what
You know
people
you
think.
you ain't got to test. You ain't got to do nothing. It just pull the front end off. You instantly know how to do it.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people think for sure. But that's how I remembered him
Yeah,
back then. I mean, I knew
yeah,
that car because of that. I mean, I knew it because of the nerd too. But yeah, I do remember that.
yeah. Oh, and gapped everyone. Yep,
Yep.
yep. And believe it or not, that the car was pretty light, but it wasn't much. I mean, to to today's standards, I don't even think it was 1,000 horsepower car back then. It was a twin turbo LS, but I don't even think it made 800 900 horsepower.
Right.
But I mean he just knew how to tune it. They got tuning. But
Didn't that car change hands?
yeah, it went to
Was it one of the Sullivan guys, like up in
no,
Indiana?
no.
No.
I think it went to North Carolina to
Gotcha.
uh, God, I'm bad with names. I could see him.
Right.
Uh, uh, his girlfriend has his wife, or girlfriend, or wife. I don't know. She has the Maverick up there. Has a
Oh,
pink.
okay. Yep.
Uh,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
He owns a body shop, I believe, too. Am
No,
I
no, no.
talking? No.
He's a construction worker. Jake Boswell. Jake Boswell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's who. Eric, thank you. I was
Yep. There
struggling.
it
I was
is.
struggling, but I'm a little I'm partly cloudy right now too. So
That's where that car went.
yeah. Oh, so yeah. Oh, so this weekend was pretty fun.
Shit, it was badass, man. There ain't nothing like it. I mean, you travel all across the country, but there's just something about that event.
Horrible.
He actually made it to the finals though this weekend.
I think
Trevor
he might.
actually
He probably let the dude. He probably let the dude give him
leave.
the hit. He probably gave him the hit.
Oh,
But it ain't happening again.
oh shit, man.
Ah. Oh man,
There's nothing like War in the Woods, though. I mean, I
yeah.
don't. I mean, is that one of your favorite events of the year?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just because of the energy and the atmosphere and
The vibe, the whole vibe of the whole thing.
the and I did a before. I actually didn't even know anything was going on about uh uh the teaser video or whatever. I didn't read any of the comments or anything. I got people. I got a reaction channel. It's called Limpy Reacts on YouTube. You can check it out if y'all haven't already subscribed. YouTube shameless plug there. But I reacted to it. I haven't up. It's up. It's uploading. It's uploaded, but it's not out there yet. But I did a reaction to it, and apparently there's some
Big
beef,
controversy. It seems
big
like
beef
today.
or fight or it is Tuesday. What is it? What's I don't even I can't even think of a name for Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't-
Tip back Tuesday
Trashy
or
Tuesday.
trashy Tuesday, tip back Tuesday. I don't know what you call it. Ah,
Yeah, it's been the internet today seems like it's been hot. I mean, the SRC and Team Meatball going back and forth a little bit. I've kept up with it. But I respect both of them. They both do great videos. And when you're at one event, there's only so much you can film. You
yeah.
know, I mean, there's only so
And
much you can film.
and I'll give you a little sneak preview of what I said on the deal, but I didn't know anything that, like I said, I didn't know anything. I said, all these people that go out and film it, and they do a badass job teasing video, editing, getting all the angles and everything, this and that and the other. Uh, uh, People that go live, Bob and all the other ones, myself included. Uh, uh, but nothing. You can watch it, but you can't feel it,
Shit.
and
Hell
you
no.
and you can't if you can watch every video you want out there, but you're not getting what hits you in here. So, but I mean that's what I said. But it is what it
Until
is.
you're sitting there in a lawn chair, standing on the hill or standing on the starting line, whatever it may be, that
Yeah,
race has its own vibe, period.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there are some badass events out there, and I don't take nothing from anybody, but that one, it's
yeah,
badass. There's nothing
yeah,
like it, man. I mean,
yeah,
hell, we
and
put on events of our own,
yeah.
but that's one event
I mean,
that you
yeah,
can't replicate. I
yeah,
mean, it's a whole vibe, man.
yeah. Like I said, you can't. Yeah, to vibe, to feel. I mean, and plus, the 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 I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I can't even know. I can't even think right now. But everybody's out there. Rolling them dice with Happy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I made a couple dollars this weekend.
Yeah. I seem like it, oh, and people crying that apparently Limpy uh, lets everybody just stand on the starting line and do everything.
Boy,
Yeah. Sorry, people.
boy.
Sorry.
I feel like I had the best comeback to that guy that made that comment on Facebook. I responded to him. I was in my feelings, like um, I felt very like it was very disrespectfful, and
Yeah, I
it
mean, but
was
everybody got their own opinion. But this
yeah,
you got
that's
you got
true,
you got people that don't that get all their information from social media.
right?
So I mean, you can't blame the guy for that. But it is what it is.
Some races there is nobody on the starting line, but that
Yeah.
race, I promise you, there is, and
This
everybody.
this guy.
That race, there's people on the starting line, and that's part of the vibe there.
Yeah.
I like it. Now, I mean, sometimes it gets out of control. We ask everybody to get back. It's good for 20 or 30 minutes. Well, shit, we're good with that. Let's
Yeah.
keep it rocking.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I seen that guy's comment. I had to respond back to him. I think I
Yeah.
did it as polite as possible.
He's lucky he went out there because he probably would have got the exit. Nah,
And there's been
no,
people that
no,
got an
no.
exit. No,
Come
there's been
on.
somebody.
No. Mark wasn't there this weekend.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so what was your overall feeling about the event? Oh shit, fucking this jumper's
Yeah,
here.
I see him in there.
Congrats on your 7 days of sobriety, buddy.
Right. Congratulations on making the final too, man.
Yeah. Well, now you know you're not gonna. You can't drink your sleep to self to sleep at night now.
Damn it, man. No, it was awesome. The place was packed. It was down a few small tire cars from the spring, but that did not alter the show whatsoever. It was 2 full days of racing. Like, I mean, the music's perfect. Jamie Deere on the mic's awesome.
Facts.
Charlie getting all those cars, like Jeff even said last night, like that's a lot of shit in a tuna can. You know what I mean? Like that is a lot of shit to do. You got 100 cars on the property. You got a 1 lane entrance coming in and out. But to get that race off so smooth, no bullshit happened, and cars
Yeah.
going up the hill, down the hill. You know, me and you're out on the track all the time. But we really even pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes. But that race runs so smooth to be so compacted,
Yeah.
in a small area in the middle of a valley. Like
Yeah.
it's unreal, man. It's
And
badass.
and the we were cruising along Friday night. Uh, I thought it was a little later than it was. And then come to find out that I could actually go to the after party
Yep.
at y'all know who we were where we were
At the
hanging out.
trailer.
Yeah, at the trailer. Uh, but yeah, it was a good time. Good time. Oh, G2,
G2.
G2. I even said, oh, in that video, in the video where on the meatball they show him, you hear me G2, G2.
That's awesome, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
Greg, you're right. There's no other race like it. There really ain't. I mean, there's no replicating it. And I've asked people before too. It's like, how do you replicate something like this? But you can't. It's just Warren Woods. I mean, you can't.
yeah,
Every year Jeff does more and more and more. Like the transmission, not. I mean, on top of a $25,000 payout, like that's huge.
when you
I
figure
mean, it's
that plus
huge.
the injectors, I mean, you figure he probably gave away
Over
35
30
to
grand for sure.
30, 30,
35,000.
35, 40 grand. I mean, we
Yep.
got that transmission probably 8 grand at least.
Yep.
So I
It
mean,
was badass, man.
you know, oh shit, yeah, they were really fast this year. The track was fast,
It was.
was but when you still got fast, but you got different variables in the lane. I mean, it's not smooth. It's not a, it. It might be a it might be prepped somewhat, so to speak, but you still got dips and bumps and transitions, and you still got all that stuff that you got to deal with.
Yep. And it
And
was only prep from the previous bracket races.
yeah,
Like nobody's got a chance to test on that. I think that's also a key to the success of that event. Everybody knows when they show up, they've got the same variable.
yeah,
Nobody's got a better chance, than anybody else.
yeah,
I really like that.
yeah. And then the hard tire guys showed out like a
Shit.
mofo.
Wheeling across the finish line.
That's my boy.
He's a badass, man.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. When Slim Shady started getting figured out, I was like, oh shit,
Yep.
oh shit. But
He looked really, really good. I mean, that car is fast.
I mean,
Mike Moss's car
yeah,
is fast.
they
It
they were
is.
they were rolling. But Mustang over there, he I think he won it in the last one. I think.
Believe
Uh,
so.
yeah. But yeah, that guy.
He's badass.
Yeah, and when they were they were there in the finals. I said, you know what? I hope it's a race,
Yep.
and the best man wins. And Mike had little problems there, and that's part of racing.
It was
Because by that
awesome
time,
too.
by the time that time, the track had already started turning around,
Yep.
turning the
Going
other
the other
way.
way. Yep.
Yep.
It was cool though to see really the two fastest hard tire cars on the property make it to the final and never have,
Yeah.
never meet at another
Hmm.
time. Like that's it's crazy how that works sometimes. They
Yeah.
missed each other for 2 days. I won't ever
I told you, don't he be sleeping on some people.
shit. He's a bad dude.
I see Slim Shady and Mustang there. I'm like, God dang, that's a tough call right there.
Yep.
That's tough. That's tough, man.
Mustang so badass.
Ah,
Hard tire
but it was a
26s.
hard tires in 26
Oh, on the donk.
on the donk. Oh,
Yeah. Victor's gonna build him a donk and do some hard tire racing.
oh boy,
I can see it.
oh boy. I like get out of that donk. I'd probably fall down, fall out of that thing. That's what I. Oh shit,
How was the campground this weekend?
man, it was great. It was. I ain't gonna lie. It was great.
That's awesome.
I highly recommend. I think we're just going to stay there next time.
Yep.
That we're there because I mean it's literally. I mean I ain't gonna walk. I ain't gonna come in the back way. I'm going to drive to it, but uh, you could literally walk up there. I don't know how far you got to walk to where our cabin to where it was, but uh, man, it was nice, nice. Yeah,
How about a 10 card field of donks at next Warner Woods? Shit, I'm in. That's badass. Hell yeah.
oh shit.
Everybody was talking about how nice the campground was.
Yeah,
And
it was
everybody
really
was
nice.
complaining before. Oh, we can't bring our campers and stay. There's got to be room for people to park. Like it's
Yeah, you
them
don't
campers
understand.
take up so much damn room up there on that hill.
Yeah, and plus, all the racers that came, you got to figure if there was 100, say 100 cars there,
Yep.
if 50 of them all brought campers and trailers and stayed there, that's half your property that's in campers. That's gone right there.
Yep. And as every year goes by, the rigs get bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, we used to go race with open trailers. That's you don't
Yeah,
see many anymore.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody's got big enclosed or
yeah.
stackers and toters.
Uh-huh.
That's getting big now. Tony Rodden. I actually don't race now, but I've got a fleet of race cars. So yeah, I do. I have raced. I've raced a lot. But I'm coming back. But I'm enjoying doing this more. I'm enjoying traveling around, hanging out with my buddies, not wrenching, not spending the money on the race car. Like I really am. I'm completely fine with not racing. I got a badass car, but there's so much money. I don't have to worry about it. I hang out on the starting line with my buddies. Like, I mean, it's perfect now. Like we
Yep.
go wherever the hell we want. I mean, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Jesus,
Uh,
hell of a lot cheaper.
how did you
Yeah.
like the man?
Shit.
Oh man, it was. Oh boy, scared me for a second. Got me. I
Damn
thought so. I
goat.
thought the goat got my ass already. Man, it was nice. Nice. Uh, I was up at Morocco the weekend before, and when I got there, because I drove straight through, I drove the 15 hours up there, and got there early and parked, and I think it was like mid to high 50s, and I was like, oh man, this is perfect. Just kill the car. About 3 hours later, I woke up and I was freezing and looked at and woke up and turned the car on and said it was 42 degrees outside, and I'm like, God dang.
No shit.
I got it warm though. I got it warm all nice and toasty in there, and I killed it again. And by the time I woke up, it's good to go.
Man, the weather at Warner Woods was perfect.
Yeah, and it was great.
Warm during the day, perfect. Cooled off at night. Shit, gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
There's Robert. What's up, man? Just waiting for you to comment. I look forward to seeing your comments, man.
ah, but also we talked to a old feller this weekend. this past at the track, and he told us that he really enjoyed all the live feeds and stuff that we do, and helped him get through a tough time. And that made me think, man, quit being quit being so burnt out on everything, and just do it, even if it's uh, even if you aren't fully wanting to do it. There's people out there that actually need us. I guess not really need us, but I mean they like to listen to us,
Yeah.
and gets them through some weird times in their life. So
That was pretty emotional to me.
yeah,
I mean, it was, and I actually talked to some other people, and he had shared the same story with uh, Allison being one of them. He had talked with Allison for a little bit, and that pretty emotional, man.
yeah,
And like we say, we take everything for granted because we're out there living it, and we're doing it. We're at the races, and then we talk about it. We're living what people wish they could come out and see and do. We take it for granted a lot,
yeah,
and then the, yeah, just the people that follow us and watch us, man, and and like this guy, he said we were his counseling, and like that blew me away. All he wanted to do was watch us sit around and bullshit and talk, and it got him out of a funk. The guy did lose his daughter. Some of her ashes are at the finish line now at Brown County, so she will always be at Warren Woods, and I think that's awesome. Like, that's awesome. She had the biggest crush on Billy that any girl could ever have. Her dream was to race against Billy, and her dad got through all of that by and watching us and listening to us bullshit, and it was pretty surreal. Like, it gives me goosebumps now sitting here talking about it because uh and I've get messages all the time how people's like, man, I'm stuck at home, I'm in the hospital, I'm sick, we you get me through my funk, and I'd love to meet you guys. Hey, if we're ever somewhere, and come up and holler at us, bullshit with us. Yeah. Jeff, like I said, I've got goosebumps even talking about it, man. But it was pretty surreal. Like, and it really it touched me. It did, man. Pretty cool though. It really is. I could get deeper into it, but I don't want to. I'm an emotional person. But
he's from Canada.
yeah, he was from
A,
Canada.
you didn't say A.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
did
he
he
was one.
did he drive down, or did he
He drove.
jump on a plane?
Right. No shit. Oh, he
Just saying.
did
I'm
drive.
just saying. Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
drove his car there. Yep.
Pretty
Good,
cool story,
good
man.
deal. Good deal. Hey, bud. Ah, but yeah, it was a good time. Just
Awesome.
uh, everything that went through. I mean, uh, luckily we only had the one mishap with um,
Joey Brony,
Joey.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, and
We about had a major mishap with that orange Camaro.
yeah, yeah,
Man, he
and
saved it, didn't touch a blade of grass, didn't do shit.
yeah, yeah. And then I mean that, and he just kept it rolling. Mad on the finish line.
Killed it.
Man, uh, like think Bradley and uh, Carly, uh, Thomas Roberts' daughter. Uh, they both help on the start line. The warden for the tire crack. Uh, you know, and there wasn't like I said, there wasn't a lot of there wasn't there's more cars at some other place, blah blah. But there was 58 hitters
Shit.
here. And let me just say
Gangsters.
that. And by the time the second day come around, it was anybody's ball game. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
It was badass, man.
Oh, oh wait, where's Jimmy Dale? I don't know. Go ask him. Message this page and ask him. I don't give a fuck. Oh, but
It was fast. It was faster than the spring. But then, I think that's the spring and fall race are totally different. The spring race, it's been rained on, snowed on, leaves on it. It's sat all winter cold with nothing on it. They've been bracket racing a little bit this year, so there had been some glue um, past previous months, but heard a .6. I don't know. I know it looked like it.
A point. What happened?
Somebody said I heard a .6 something. But yeah, I mean it looked it. It looked
Yeah, I don't
faster.
know. I don't. Yeah,
I don't know.
it looked pretty fast. Where you think they were faster the first day or the second day?
Second day.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals, they was rolling. Everybody was starting to creep up on tune-ups. Had a good feel for it. But then the track goes the other way. The dew sets in down in that valley. It started cooling off. So you had to be on your shit. You just couldn't pack more shit in it in the finals.
Yeah.
A lot of them guys were probably turning it down.
I'm sorry. I got sending messages
Oh, you're good.
to Tom and excuse me, Jimmy
Oh,
Dale.
yeah.
What?
CJ's Willie. That was badass. There was a couple Willies. That other
Yeah.
streetcar dude, with more of a
Yeah.
street
Yeah.
style car.
Yeah. His. I looked at his. His was pretty good. He carried it out pretty good ways, and it was. I mean, it was one of them perfect wheelies. I mean,
Real
I
nice
thought.
and smooth.
Yeah, it was no. It wasn't no. He could tell that he's done that before because he was all like. He just like, and then he like just laid it down. He just set it down, and it's like, he's like, yeah, that dude's already done. He knows what he's
Yep.
doing.
Yep.
Oh,
CJ's was more on the ragged edge. He's ropping the throttle in the air and
yeah. He's trying. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah, it was badass. Yeah, and the 16-year-old kid too, man. That
Yeah.
was I heard he's been out on the street.
Oh
I've
yeah.
started yep, I started getting some messages yesterday and the kid's been out on the street, been doing his thing on the street, but that was his first official no prep race.
Oh yeah. And
And to throw yourself in there with the Bears,
yeah.
badass, man.
Oh, give me a coat.
Oh, Jesus, this
Man,
guy.
it ain't man. Come on now. Be like bull shrimp.
Jeez.
Be like bull shrimp. Come on now. With the leg still on it. It'll be like his legs. So did you hear when he made? Did you hear when they said he made a hit with Joe Dirt? They've trapped him in the
Yes.
passenger seat.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Probably seen an in car of that.
I know. I
Poor
told
guy.
I told Mike. I said, "Man, what are you doing, man?"
Damn it,
Oh,
man.
jeez. Ah,
There's
oh,
Jimmy Dale.
what?
See, he's gonna quit bullshitting and jump in.
Oh boy. He's bullshitting. Hold on. I'll be right back. Keep him entertained for a second. All right. I'll be right.
Oh God. Here we you may have to piss. I'm gonna sit here and read the comments. Happy, what the fuck you have in the bathroom bed? Hey, I feel like I live right in the middle of a Bed Bath and Beyond. These women, which I only got mama here tonight. I don't have the sister wife, but yeah, there's probably 1,000 candles around here. Every room smells different. It's ridiculous, man. Uh, hold on, I'm gonna sit here and look. The one pass Frankenstein made before the cam set was probably one of the fastest passes of the weekend. They were rolling. They really was. A lot of people thought they were playing some games when the car wouldn't start against Ryan Mitchell, but I felt like they wasn't. I felt like they wanted to race, they wanted to beat him, they wanted to see where they stood with him. Them guys are competitors. I mean, that's what they do for a living. 540 was the fastest you heard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I bet there was hard tire cars almost went close to that. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Uh, yeah, we got to get cleaned up for the show, Jay. Yeah, Casey Max. I think Ryan definitely made the fastest pass. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, see a couple people. Oh, damn it. Dalton Farmer. I totally forgot about the damn stinky fish. I wanted to take some to Warren Woods and like Friday night when everybody was out partying and shit, get somebody to open them up. I forgot all about it. I wanted to stop on the way up there. How many wives you got? Nah, I'm just kidding. I only got one wife. I only got one. Hold on. I'm going back through the comments now. Yeah. Eric, you're right. Pressons are racers through and through. I heard some people saying, "Oh, they're playing head games and this and that." No, they're racers. When they went to start the car, I mean, it wouldn't fire and it was popping and banging. You could tell it was out of time. Like they're not going to try and start that car and take a chance on it backfiring and hurting something. Um, Heard mid fours. It looked fast. I don't know. What's up, Alex? Billy went 490. Yeah, I was actually watching this video before we hopped on here, and I seen it pop up on the screen. We were getting all this stuff set up, and I had it muted, so I didn't know exactly what Billy said. I'll watch it again whenever we end this. But I did see where it popped up on the screen that he went 490. Who drives that AMC? Notice it had that car is actually it's out of Missouri. It's out of Missouri. I started asking some questions about it. I wish I would have made it over to their pits to talk to those people. But supposedly that thing is a 23-degree headed small block Chevy. Nothing crazy extravagant with a Pro Charger. Look at this shaky motherfucker, y'all.
Damn, I look cute, bro.
That gold's blinging.
Look at that. Woo.
I hear you, man. Did you get that in Texas or did you get that in Colorado? Look at God.
Look at this man. Oh, Gringo.
Jesus. Damn, I did a terrible job keeping up with the comments. I was way back. They were rolling in.
That's how he's going to be flagging this weekend as Small Tire Gangsters. El Gringo on the tree.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I hate that I miss War in the Woods, but man, sometimes you just go too hard and then you got to take a break. You get forced to take a break.
Oh, man.
That's what happened to me.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good deal. Good deal.
Si, senor.
That looks good. That's badass, man.
Where's your handicap at?
Oh no, dude. My handicap. Where's my handicap at?
Where's your handicap at?
He said he was drying his back off, man.
He said he was drying his little wiener off, so I figured you'd over helping him.
Oh my god.
No?
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, hold that charm up close to the camera. That's the new that's the flyer for the race too, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on,
the new logo.
Hold on, let me take this Johnny off because I can't get that close.
Oh man, that's dope.
There you go.
That's dope, man.
Class winner. Got me and my ugly brother on there.
That's badass.
I mean, it ain't doing much justice right here, but you'll see it in the sunlight. This thing shines disgusting.
Guarantee it. That drip.
Yeah, I'm super stoked that we found something that's pretty unique to our race, you know? Yep. I'm not saying that no other race could do this, but I am thrilled that we found something that, you know, when you think of a small tire gangster race, you go, oh, they're going to give away chains, you know? Limpy, you could be Nacho and you could be Skeleton.
Nacho.
It's a real skeleton. Look at all his chains. I ain't even got an original small tire gangster chain. I gave that fucking thing away.
This dumbass gave his chain away.
I got mine somewhere. I think I got to look for mine.
At least Limpy's got one still.
Yeah. Tell him what you traded yours for.
So somebody would take my motor back to Ohio.
That's
oh boy.
Pretty fair trade, though.
But hey, no, we're driving to H-Town Throwdown. I'm scrolling through Facebook and see a waffle for my small tire gangsters chain. I called Tom and I'm like, what happened to your chain? Oh, it's at the house. Da 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 da. I said, so why is this dude raffling off the chain? Oh, yeah, about that. You shaky motherfucker.
That was the best deal I've got in my entire life. Someone delivered a motor 1,500 miles away for a fucking chain.
Oh, yeah, and not to mention, the kid had a baby with him that was 5 days old. Showed up in a Ford Escape, and we put this 23-degree small block in the back of his car with a tractor.
Poland, you're not supposed to be telling everybody we put a 500-pound motor behind a 5-day-old baby.
Hey, I'm just saying that's
100 pounds a day, man. That's all right. That we're good.
Hey, that's my life. That's my life with Jimmy Dale, y'all.
Hey, if our trucker buddy said it's good, it's good. All right.
Yeah. How many straps does it have on the baby, Kurt? Two.
Hey,
we might be all right.
Discuss that. We can't discuss that. That's out of that's OSHA not approved.
That's why I got this on, because I knew shit would happen. You don't know who this is, really.
No face, no case. Yeah. No face, no case.
Yeah, no face, no case for sure.
Shit.
Yeah,
Bud Light deserved.
Hey, what are these cabins you're talking about, or campgrounds at War in the Woods? What happened there?
They were next door. Right next door.
It's a huge campground. Directly next
door. If you go off the end of the track,
at the
end of the track, you run into that campground.
You go straight into the campground.
Is there a pond back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their own.
Oh,
my cabin is. You could fish off the back back porch.
I may miss first round with Jimmy dangling.
All right.
I called this dude and I said, hey, you need to be ready at 7:30. He said, I may be done fishing. I don't know. Hold it down till I get there.
That's right.
Yeah, bite was slow tonight, so I got done fishing a little earlier than normal.
Oh boy, that's all we need is more memes of you fishing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Oh yeah, I have to hit our sponsors again, just in case. On Tilt Racing and Happy's Dance Studios. Just in case y'all forgot.
Hey,
Happy. Oh my God.
Happy, can you teach me some tap dancing lessons?
You damn right.
All right, you
I got you.
You must have worked miracles over there.
I'm telling you, man. I got you.
Oh,
there's Mama.
What up, Mobile?
How y'all doing?
We live in the dream.
We should just have her do this.
Poland just fell out of his chair. Look out. Oh, wait. No, he got back. Got his other chair.
Hey, I got this cool little reclining thing. It's got, look. I ain't got to do no work. It's all electric. I just, feet going up, head going back. We good.
That's right.
You got a hump button?
Yeah, it does, actually. Lumbar.
Yeah, see, this year for War in the Woods, there was no camping on the property. Like, you could camp if you were racing, but he sent all the campers next door to the campground, which opened up a lot of room, and it really helped. Which, I mean, it was still full. People were sparking wherever they could, but it really, really helped. And everybody was like, hey, there's a big-ass lake up there. And I was like, I'll be damned. I didn't have none of my fishing shit with me. Friday night, I'd have been over there.
So it's just towards the back, because when we were there in the spring, it was packed. I mean,
packed.
Like there was no room for anybody to go.
Yeah, people was parking 1 mile, 2 miles down the road, which it really did help. You know, you get some of those big campers out there. That's 4 or 5 cars.
No lady sent me some pictures.
Oh
shit!
But I got them on my phone, so I got to email them so I can bring them up, so y'all can continue to talk.
Oh, okay, yes.
What'd y'all get into this weekend?
That sounds like a good move.
Man,
where was you at this weekend?
Same point where we need to do that.
We went and watched tractors go up and down Texas Motorplex for about 17 hours.
So it was a radio race?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Car knocked the tire off, spun. They prepped that motherfucker, car knocked the tire off. We prepping again.
They prepped that thing so much my car slowed down. I'm telling you what.
Yeah. Bogged it?
It bogged. Yeah, out of the hole. There's nothing I could do about it. It bogged every pass. Man, this bitch is sticky. And, it didn't make any sense. But, you know, that race, that's the hood-to-hood picnic.
It was at Motorplex?
Yeah, they do it at
Motorplex.
I thought they did XRP. or is one at
Nah, there's
XRP
some
and
drama there between Hood to Hood and
oh,
XRP.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
But I mean,
can't talk about that.
they had a packed house. Like it was packed. There was a lot of there was probably what 200 cars on the property or more, Tom.
There, you know how many there was? Too many, goddamn me.
Yeah,
Too
you ain't
many
lying.
cars.
Holy shit.
And you know what we don't have an issue with that all the radio races have an issue with is they allow testing in an event. Like, bro, could you imagine if they tried to run a round of test passes at War in the Woods or at Small Tire Gangsters or at insert any no prep here?
Imagine you had 30 or 40 cars that showed up and you were letting them test after every round at War in the Woods.
Ain't no way.
No, you
Ain't no
never
way.
get done.
No, it
That's
took you
why
a week.
it took you a week. They didn't get done until the sun came up.
We got there at what 7 o'clock on Friday, Tom. I left at 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Went and slept for a little bit. Went back and I didn't get home till 7:30, 8 o'clock Sunday morning.
Ain't no damn way, man. That takes a lot of the fun out.
I was upset with my performance. I didn't go back on Saturday. Kept
what
my
class
raggedy
did you
ass
run
at
in?
home on no driving ass.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them what you did, Tom.
I mean, man, we ran this class called Top Gun. It's a 550 index. And my ass ran down there and had old boy covered by about a car. And he was coming up on me, but I thought, I'll give him a little whomp, make sure I ain't going too fast. I whomp it, he drives right around me and boinks it at the end. You know, he got me.
Damn.
And my ass went a 559. I couldn't have broke out if I had to. All I had to do was stay in the gas. I wasn't going to go faster than a 550.
I talked to him Saturday, and he said he went a 58. So Tom's little whomp right there got him beat by.
Killed it.
Yep, done.
Damn, man.
No.
Now, did they have like a 28 class, or obviously they're running on
so they had
275s, right?
class, anything on 28s, which is a 3-second class.
They have what they call Top Gun, which is like 550, Little Hitters, which is like a 50, 15. They have a silent cap. They basically say if you start stretching the class out, they kick you out. They'll disqualify you.
Kind of weird.
And then Extreme Little Hitters, which is like a I think probably a 470 won that. And then you're anything on 28s, but the white chocolate car, that dude was running high threes probably, like stupid fast.
Here's his cabin. The lady took pictures of it. Leads up to the upstairs. Our bedroom, the bathroom in there, little kitchen area.
Cool as hell, man.
That's the cabin right there.
Yeah.
This sink right here, I could probably use my balls and I could probably cover that whole thing up. I ain't gonna lie. That thing.
I'm trying to share this, so I may bounce out for a second. I'm gonna try to share the live real quick. I don't know how the hell to do that, but I'm gonna try.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that picture of the sink, and if you look at the light switch behind it, you can tell the size of the sink.
I'm telling you, man. My ball sack would cover that whole fucking bottom of that fucking deal right there. I ain't gonna lie, man. It could be like the plunger. Shit. It could be, remember when you didn't have a stoppie when you had to take baths, you used the washcloth. You used the wash rag to stop it. I could use my balls on that motherfucker right there. And I could get them up in there too. I ain't gonna lie.
How the fuck you supposed to wash your hands when you can only wash one hand at a time?
I just use the toilet, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn it, man. Oh, man. I seen that picture at the track. I was dying.
So did they just build a few cabins down there at the end?
No. That place has been there for like
years and
years.
Huh.
You can actually rent you can rent one you can rent a cabin without a bathroom. They got like a community showers and community bathrooms. You could rent, I think they got some RVs that you can actually rent. If you want to pitch a tent.
Yep.
If you want to pitch a tent, you can pitch a tent out there. That'd be just
the Bluegrass Festival. Shit, there was tents out there.
Yeah, I bet there's some diehard people out there.
There was in the spring, there was tents out in the parking lot. I mean, like there ain't no damn way, man. Like I love drag racing, but
Yeah, we
You ain't
built
gonna find
different.
Happy.
We built different. I ain't
tent.
about that.
That's what's good about like us. We get to run it. We can run around and we like split hotels in room. That we stayed, what was that place called, Tom?
In Hot Springs, I don't know. We stayed at the closest thing to the Grand Theft Auto casino I've ever seen.
Grand Theft.
I'm talking about
He said Grand Theft.
there's people walking around in suits and ties, and you got Jimmy Dale running around, literally acting like a complete ass, like video and stuff.
But is he acting? Is the question.
That's just him. But it's on his YouTube. You have to watch that video. They're showing all these famous people. It's like Elvis Presley and Al Capone.
Oh, you're talking about the French Lick? We stayed at the French Lick in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Wow.
They charge by the hour or what?
About a place we don't belong.
Right. Yeah, me either.
Yeah. We went in there. We got in that bitch about 3 a.m. and everybody's in the truck. I went up to the place and got our room key, me and JoJo, and I said, "You care if we park right out front? You care if we park out right out front?" And she said, "Yeah, I do care. You can't park there." I said, "Okay." Walked outside. I said, "All right, boys, park it right there. She's good." They walked inside. They said, "Hey, it's okay. We park there." She's like, "No, I already told them no. You can't park there." I was like, "Man, fuck that bitch. Well, we park wherever the hell we want to park, man. What are you gonna do? Tow a whole ass truck and trailer and car, and you ain't gonna do shit." At that point, it was so late in the night. It was probably past 3 a.m. And that was after I went on that fucking shit escapade deal thing where I had Subway somewhere in Missouri. And I'm telling you, after that Subway, it got so bad that we were stopping at every single exit.
Hey, mind y'all, I am driving a fucking Dodge Mega Cab with a 50-foot trailer behind me with a 40-pound fucking jack handle. Like, I'm driving this truck with a jack handle, and every time I get up to speed on the highway, all you can hear is Jimmy Dale said, "Pull over, Polo, pull over." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Bro, pull over. I'm gonna shit on myself." So I'm having to pull over at every exit, literally every single exit. I'm having to pull over.
Yeah.
Can y'all imagine this dude driving this damn mega cab with a jack handle? God forbid someone pulls out in front of us and brake checks us. He running over them,
I'm running over motherfuckers.
I had that one time. I was coming back from Arizona, and the wife's been coming with me. I'll tell you what, I've shit more on the side of the road with my wife in the last 3 months than I have in the last 32 years. I don't know why.
Just be like that.
And she was all like, I had the door open. I was looking at her like, she's like, "Quit looking at me." I was like, "I can't. Yeah, look at you.
Quit looking at me."
She was like, stop it. And I'm like, oh.
She should have got a damn camera out. She should have got a camera out. I'll pay for that footage.
Man,
I would pay good money for that footage.
I'd pay good money for that
sometimes you got to, man.
It happens.
Sometimes you got to, man.
Hey, Jimmy Dale, you ate Subway since that adventure?
Nope. I'll never have Subway another day in my life. Never.
Yep.
Yep.
I said that the other day. Yep. Oh boy.
Damn, man.
Damn sure ain't having no damn Subway, bro.
Just in case y'all forgot.
Yeah, our 13-hour to Warren Wood turned into 17 hours.
Yeah.
And then we got Jimmy Dale already learning how.
Yeah, you cut me a deal on my first lessons.
Gosh, damn, man.
Happy had a packed house in there. What do you charge, Happy?
I know, man. I'm all right.
He's on Groupon.
Which sandwich did you eat? They didn't know what not to eat it.
Any of them. It don't matter what sandwich you get. Don't eat a damn one of them. None of them. There ain't nothing.
He said both of them. He said both of them. Don't eat both of them.
What's bad is he had 3 options. JoJo got something. Me and Rosca got this little hibachi place. Jimmy Dale said, "Fuck y'all, I'm going into Subway," but talking shit. And then about an hour later, he's like, "Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Y'all got to pull over somewhere." I got a video.
We're going down the highway. We're trying to get to War in the Woods. These dudes walk in a hibachi restaurant. What
Well,
the
first off, I
fuck
didn't
are
walk
you
in anywhere.
doing? We
All
on the road, boy. We trying to get somewhere. Y'all walking in a hibachi? They're like,
was
yeah, we're
hibachi.
gonna
Hey.
get it to go. Man,
In
come
our
on, bro. What are you talking about?
in our defense, it was to go.
I mean, I feel you, but man,
Hey, me and Happy and I had hibachi out at Twin Rivers one time.
That's a track.
That shit was fucking good. Now
It was shrimp, chicken, and steak hibachi.
Guess what I ate for
That's
dinner,
the track.
Tom? I had
What?
Samurai Tokyo for dinner.
Samurai
oh
Tokyo.
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
hibachi place here in Wichita Falls. It's good.
I
oh,
don't know what
bonsai,
diet we're
bonsai,
on right now, but
bonsai.
we're on a diet.
What's the last
Fucking
I can
diet.
tell.
God
Yeah.
dang, my right
Jeez.
ball weighs more than you, man. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Did you? Don't make me bring that sink up again. My balls fit all over that motherfucker. Oh, so where are we at? We got some classes this coming up weekend.
Small Tire,
yeah.
Cheap Street, Little Gangsters, Extreme Daily, and Run What You Brung.
This
Hell
man
yeah.
said, "Is that the AIDS diet, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? Is that the AIDS diet? Are you kidding me, man?"
Y'all,
That dude
hey, I
gonna end
ordered
up
this
with AIDS.
shirt. I ordered this shirt, and I pray to God it comes in by Friday because I cannot wait to sit by Tom's car and take a picture. It's a picture of Magic Johnson's face, and it just says "Stay positive."
Fuck, man.
I'm glad I didn't have water in my mouth because that would have fucking just spewed everywhere on my fucking shit.
I've been waiting on this shirt for like a week, and I pray it comes in by this weekend.
Oh my god.
I need that one.
What time racing start?
6 o'clock. Racing will start at 6 o'clock. Gates open for everybody at noon. If you racer or vendor, you can get there at 11.
Yep.
What else we need to know?
I had
Happy,
like
if you come, I got all kinds of shit in that damn camper. I need you to bring the GoPro, the computer charger. I left all kinds
Oh
of shit.
shit.
Yep.
Did you really? You
Yeah,
left
for
it
real.
in there?
He's been
I mean,
talking about it for a month.
did on purposely leave it in there. I just forgot that shit in there. And then it's like, oh shit, I'm 3 states away. It's gone.
Right.
It's gone.
Damn it, man.
You know they got shit now that you can box that shit up and you can mail it to them.
Oh no, Tom just
I
bitched about it.
see him so often.
He just bitched about it for 2 weeks, and then finally went and bought a computer charger after his laptop was dead, and he ran the same tune for like 3 races in a row.
Jesus.
Work.
It worked.
What'd
Totally
you get?
worked.
One of them universal chargers?
That's it. Universal
Yep.
chargers from Wally World.
Yep.
That's all it takes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. And I got me one of them old IBM ThinkPads with a little dot in the center.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
So
Matt.
there's a
Come
lot
on
of-
with it.
Speaking of this,
Uh-oh.
so everybody keeps asking if they can stay at Yellow Belly over if they're coming Thursday to test, if they can stay through Friday. I talked to Easton. If you go in and you stay Thursday night, you ain't getting in or out of Yellow Belly till 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. So that's on you.
Yeah.
They're closed on Friday.
They're closed on
Yeah.
Friday, so they've got stuff that they've already planned and all of that.
Mhm.
There's nothing I can do about it. Go stay and fly.
By stuff, he means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Another
nobody's
thing-
going to be there Friday night.
Yeah. Another thing that we're going to do, I'm going to post a link on Small Tire Gangsters here in a minute. If you've been to Yellow Belly, you know their PA system is not so great. I think there's probably like 3 speakers on the entire property. I'm going to
One of
post a
them
link.
crackling.
Yeah, I'm going to post a link, and it's actually to the WhatsApp. I've created a group that only me and Tom can actually send messages in. But there's going to be a QR code at the driver's meeting. You'll scan the QR code. It'll take you straight to the group. That's where everything's going to happen at. Any fans can add in it. Drivers can add in it. Anybody can get in it, but nobody can reply. Only me and Tom will be able to send messages in that group.
Yeah,
So
first message in that group. WhatsApp sucks.
This guy. Yeah. So, of course, he's got always negative Nancy over here.
I ain't being negative. I just don't. We'll see how it does. All right. I'm
But,
sure
I mean, it's
everybody
just
said when Jeff did his chip draw and he put the names on the chip and he drew them, I bet everybody said, "Fuck that! I want to draw my own chip." And then eventually everybody's like, "No, you know what? That works pretty good." So maybe
Best
I'll
way
feel the
there
same
is.
way about the damn WhatsApp. Maybe I'll get on
Yep.
board. But right now, fuck that shit. You got me fucked up. Listen over the crackly ass PA. Ask somebody. Pay attention. You know, but yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
exactly,
Thank
exactly, just like that.
you. Yeah.
That should be your
Yeah, he's
ass
doing that
running somewhere.
moonwalk out of that fucking app. Look at that. He's doing the moonwalk out of that motherfucker. See you. Check you.
Out of there.
And with Thursday
Well, you
being
ain't got to be in it then. Bet.
with Thursday being like normal testing, tracks open for everybody. Anybody that's wanting to race on Saturday can show up, do what they need to do, right?
Everybody's been asking about testing and all of that. If you go and test, you can test there in their normal business hours. Come Saturday, off the trailer in your ass.
Hell yeah.
Man, this is going to be a ballsy
Oh.
prediction here, but I'm going to say that, damn, maybe I shouldn't say it.
No balls.
Go ahead and spit it out.
Oh, shit.
Casey Max does not win small tire.
Ooh. You
What's
just went on Megan
Limpy
Chile.
laughing at so hard? He got something up his sleeve or he's seen a comment.
Oh, there ain't no telling.
It's no telling.
He
I
died.
gotta save it. I gotta save it for a second. I don't know. Fuck it.
Which one of us is it roasting?
Oh my god.
Limpy, send that to me so I can make it
Look
my
at that
profile
wig
picture.
on that guy.
Man, fuck y'all.
Damn it, man. No shit.
Oh, shit.
Fuck y'all. That's the best y'all got.
Gosh.
Oh,
Damn it,
shit.
man.
Oh.
Happy, are you coming this weekend?
I'm trying my damnedest.
Because if you do, we're recreating that picture in real life.
Oh
The
my
fuck we
god.
are.
I'm
fuck
trying
yeah.
my damnedest.
Oh,
I've got to
shit.
hop on a plane though. So that's what I've been looking at. I've been looking at plane tickets. Shit. Mama can't come. We got a new baby, new puppy coming tomorrow. So mama's gonna be tied up.
Yeah.
You ain't the only one with a new baby. Ain't that right, Paul?
Fuck you.
What?
He's got jokes over here.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
hashtag, where'd that baby go, man?
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you thought you were funny with your little fucking daisy or your little dancing
Dirty
night
dancing.
or whatever. Yeah, dirty dancing. But now we getting dirty, boy. Come
Yeah,
on,
we can get dirty.
come on,
That's
put them in
fine.
the beams, boy.
Put it in the
Put
beam.
them in the
Hey.
beams. Yep.
Oh,
Poland
shit.
Jr.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I messaged my CPA today to see if I could get some type of deduction for having such an ugly brother. But, you know, she said she'd look into it, you know.
Oh, my Lanta. I'm trying to buy some land right now, but Jimmy Dale's nose takes up half of it.
Oh shit.
Gosh
Oh,
damn
my
it.
God.
Get him. Come on.
Motherfucker taking up all the real estate.
Who do you
Oh.
think's gonna win small tire then? Who you
I
thinking?
don't know.
I
I
think-
have no idea.
John
Just
Marone
sounds-
said he got 50 on Casey Max.
No,
If you
there's,
gonna give-
there's a
okay,
lot more
time
than
out.
50. I could run it up. People
No,
are
I
willing
mean,
to take
no,
Casey
but
Max
I'll
over
take
everybody.
that. No, if he gonna give me the entire field versus KC, I'll take that bet. I feel like that. I don't even want no odds or nothing. I'll take $50 head up. I'll take the entire field. You have
That's
that.
what I did this past weekend.
Yeah.
I know a flagger's not supposed to bet, but Mustang. I mean, come on, this Mustang. And I took
Can we
Mustang
talk
versus
about
the
that?
field.
Can we talk about that? Everybody down here in the South thinks they got something for hard tire, and they ain't shit when it comes to the North.
Bro, they're
Yeah,
flying.
I don't think a 400 or 200 makes a difference. I
really don't think it does. And it's like
No.
It don't.
there's cars down here that are running what they run on a radial, on a DOT tire. Like some of these true street daily driver classes, those hard tires are running faster, if not the same numbers as hard tire up north.
I
just got this in.
Uh-oh.
Not only are we got. Okay, I'll just show y'all.
Somebody.
I didn't know what was up. What's up?
Oh my god. That's what I see Trevor already in the comments. I was like, what the fuck?
Did y'all see this guy? One of our sponsors there, Happy's Dance Studio.
Oh my god.
And Poland, or he's already taken dance lessons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jimmy
cute.
Dale got 50% off his first lesson.
Oh, how
Yeah,
cute.
it was a great deal.
Hardtire racing up this way, there's nothing like it. Like
I
this
think
is
it's a
the
bad
mecca
look for
hardtire. I mean, it is.
it's a bad look for Hardtire to be doing wheelies through the finish line, Mustang.
That's a fact
I
right
love
there.
him to death. That's a bad mamma jamma, but you doing wheelies through the finish line? What are we doing here?
On a 20-inch rim
Yeah, like
with a 500 tread wear tire. Like that ain't no, like it's 500 or 600. Like it is a, oh boy.
Yeah, it's cute.
Motherfucker.
Look at
That
this.
shit's crazy though. For him to be going across the finish line on the back tires like that.
when I seen that picture, that's wild. Like I was actually with Kraken this weekend, and I showed him that picture, and he's like, I said, that's on a hard tire. He's like, dude, I was doing that on a slick in Vegas. Like that's impressive. You know what I mean? Like that takes
Damn right.
that
It don't
takes
matter. He's still
He
getting it
said
down.
700 pounds on the wing. I heard his wing was made of lead.
Another
He
guy
got
said he
hit-
had
hit-
900 pounds stuck in the trunk. Hey, whatever. I don't
Hey,
give a shit what
but
this guy's got.
everybody's gonna make excuses, but at the end of the day, everybody could do it. If you sit here complaining about it, why ain't you got 900 pounds in your trunk?
Yeah.
Exactly. Facts.
Shit, my rear end would bend.
Y'all, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's meth. It's
Yeah,
meth they got in there.
Yeah.
It's meth. That's messed
900
up.
pounds of meth in that bitch.
That's
Yep.
motherfucker. That's.
It's a bad bitch.
So,
I
and
don't
that's
know.
what I hate. Like
He's won a
with the butt.
couple. He's won a couple of them. So
I
he
got in
might
an
have
argument the other day about the butthurt bar. I don't give a shit about the butthurt bar because everybody could build one. You don't want to build one and go test on it, so you're gonna bitch about it.
I think it's unsportsmanlike conduct.
You're unsportsmanlike conduct. So what?
Your mom's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, you hear that? Mo said your mom's unsportsmanlike conduct. Look,
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
yeah, for sure.
but I mean, whatever.
I think there's
Man.
ways around it. I think guys will be building 400 and 500 pound wings really soon. When they outlaw any type of external mounted weight on the car, they're gonna. I'm telling you. I mean, it's coming. I've already seen pictures of some.
Yeah, because then
It's
you're gonna have
ridiculous.
1/4-inch steel wings.
Half inch.
Which
Half
half-inch
inch.
steel wings? All right,
I've
which one of y'all
seen
is
it.
gonna outlaw that shit?
Like,
I'll
and it's
do
got
it.
a
Mike-
hook in the middle to put it on with the engine hoist. I've seen.
Yeah,
Mike,
so
Mike,
who's gonna outlaw
Mike
that
Gunner
shit?
has one, don't he? Up that does in North Carolina. Nitrous
I'm
car.
not sure. I would think.
He had one.
Yep. I mean, and they're pretty talented. You know, those guys think they look at rules and they stretch it wherever they can. And
Because I've already
he's a
seen
bad
the
dude.
rules. I've seen the rules coming out lately here that weight has to be inside the body lines of the car.
Yep.
But then did everybody, the body line, is it the body lines of the car? Is the wing included in that? There's so many gray areas there.
Right.
I don't want to see him with huge wings, and I don't want to see him with steel wings either. So, I mean, I'm just bitching to bitch now, though. That's what they would all say.
You know what they need, Jimmy Dale? Tell them right now. Go to Jimmy Dale Racing, get you a
Fucking
Lil
Jimmy
Wang.
Dale Racing Lil Wing, bro. You just go to jimmydaleracing.com, get you a Lil Wing. I mean, it obviously worked for Billy and Tommy. Tommy called me today. He said, hey, man, I'm going to need another Lil Wing. I said, why is that? He said, man, lost the tire about half track, started pouring it to it. He said, if I had another Lil Wing, I wouldn't have that problem. I said, okay, it's on the way. Matter of fact, how many Lil Wings I got right here, boy? Got a whole box of Lil Wings. Hey,
How do y'all
Lil
feel
Wings
about
this
them real
weekend.
tall wings? The 4 and 5 and 6 foot wings hanging
I
off the
think
back
they're
of cars.
dangerous. I think it's dangerous.
The real tall ones.
Yes.
I think they're just as bad as the steel wing. That's bad for the sport.
Are they just as dangerous as the butthurt bar?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait,
Because
can we
and
talk
I've
about
said this
this?
for a long time. I've never bitched about the butthurt bar, but it's coming. There's going to come a time when a car gets sideways and that you're instead of dodging one car, you've got another car behind it with the butthurt bar. You turn that into that 12 foot is now 24 foot that you've got to do. I mean, it's going to get.
I think we
bad.
saw a bunch of wrecks when it first started happening, and we started talking you heard it every fucking live feed about, oh, it's a pendulum effect, and you see the way the weight works, and yeah, I mean, you heard that 100 times. So now it's kind of like old news. Everybody knows it, but
I'm not necessarily scared of the weight part of the wing. I mean of the butt hurt bar. I'm more scared of the bar itself,
The length.
the
Yeah.
length, and and if it's bolted and welded to that could get pretty, especially with
Well, and
body row and everything like that.
I think if
Yeah,
you
you
notice
clip the
that
wall with that, Johnny. It's going to be rough.
a lot of the guys that are biased to this whole weight thing was a lot of the guys that witnessed everything in Vegas. That changed a lot of everybody's mind with the shit that went on out there. So,
the whole 700 pounds in the trunk of the Mustang deal. It's like, man, I've seen 700 pounds in the trunk. I've seen what that is.
yeah, it's that that it changed my perspective. I'll say that personally. Like that, the whole weight thing that scared the shit out of me. I mean, it definitely changed my outlook on it.
And it's not that I'm scared. Well, I guess if you want to say I'm scared, I'm more scared of the bad shit that can happen.
Yeah.
What do you do?
When
What if they go across in front of somebody's lane before the finish line and that butt hurt bar goes through the middle of somebody's car? You know what I mean? Like that's my.
What if the guy in the left lane hits the guy in the right lane's butt hurt bar, coming from the left lane into the right lane, and when he clips the butt hurt bar, he pit maneuvers the car that's going 130, 140 into the left hand wall, and or spectators, and or whatever. I don't know. I guess we're playing a bunch of what ifs right now, but
yeah, but you got to think about stuff. I mean, you have to think about stuff. You want to be ahead of the game.
You got to put your promoter hat on, and you got to think, what if this went sideways? How would I be perceived?
Like, and y'all just came from War in the Woods. Like, I love that place, but with those people lined all down through there, if that was to happen somewhere like that, it'd be
how about that guy almost getting scooped off the fucking wall by the parachute? Y'all see that? Yeah. Y'all saw that? That parachute almost scooped that man right off the side of the wall.
What's Mike Gwynn when he hit the wall and all those people had those videos of the car coming directly at him? Like, that shit's scary.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you got the guardrail. You got a fence that's about 5 or 6 feet from that is where the spectators are. Mm-hmm. It ain't no worse than people have their trucks and stuff backed up to the fence along, like from Kennedale back in the day or anything. I mean, it's the same thing.
I'm just talking about the guy who was sitting on the guardrail at the
the finish line.
Yeah, and I think he just got too comfortable. I think if Jeff or you or any of y'all actually knew that he was down there, y'all would have been like, "Yo, what are you doing?" But I think the events happening and popping.
Why was the guy down there at the very end of the fence? I seen in the Firebirds video when he went off the end down there, was trying to get stopped, and he went all over the return road or the shutdown. There was a dude in a white shirt standing down there behind a tree.
Safety crew.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
okay,
there's guys down there. It's got fire extinguishers and
guys
ready.
like my ass end up flying in there.
And then also you got people that are walking in
from the
that's
campground.
Where you walk in from the campground.
Oh, okay, no shit. No shit. All right. But yeah, that dude who almost got scooped off the guardrail by the parachute.
And that was I think I can't remember if that was last year
or the spring.
I think last year or the fall last year.
Yep.
Or the spring race this year. I can't remember.
Oh, that wasn't this year. That wasn't this past weekend.
No, that wasn't this weekend. No,
okay. I'm just seeing. That
was either 2 or 3 races ago.
On Facebook,
Yeah. No, Matt wouldn't. I don't think Matt was down there that one time, but Matt wouldn't let that happen down there.
Well, and that's like I guess speaking on this too is, Yellow Belly's notorious for having fucking people everywhere. And that's something that I think I'll, try to push them back some this time because it does get out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Logan's car. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I just can't remember when it was, but anyway, to the dude that's in England, I guess the butthurt bar is extended from the deal out like 6-8 feet, whatever, and has some weight on the end of it. So
instead of putting 250 pounds in your trunk, I forgot the exact numbers to it because
it's like 5 to 1 or something like that, or 4 to 1.
Yeah, it's like you can put a 35-pound weight on that butthurt bar 6 foot out, and it's the same thing as having 300 pounds in your trunk.
Yep.
Hey,
water weight.
I got
tires?
One. I got a butthurt bar, but I ain't never ran it. But I got one. I call it.
Kane, like you could. I don't think anybody's really played with that yet because I mean, it would be so off balance at the speed they're going. But I mean, people are definitely playing. I've heard of people playing with solid field tires. It's a little different than water, but I mean, there's all kinds. Like, dude, people's doing some shit.
That don't make no sense. Why you would want to put any weight in your rotating parts?
On them hard tire cars, man, some of the shit's crazy.
So then also, like, I've experimented with putting weight on the rear end housing. I can't see any improvement at all
Really?
of weight on the rear end housing. None.
We've done it with the S10, the little white S10, and we've had success with it, but I'm talking about like the shittiest surfaces out there. Like, and we'll have 200 and something pounds hanging off the fucking truck. Like,
that's what I'm thinking. Weight in the tire seams unbalanced, but yeah.
Do you think that they're?
Oh my god!
Yeah, there it is. That's a good one right there. Do you think that a majority of the competitive hard tire guys are soaking their tires?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Man.
I would. But I've heard also they're just running like a Cooper, a Cooper tire, and they're the, the 220 or whatever tread wear, and they've got shit figured out, weight and air pressure.
The Cooper Cobra is probably the most popular tire. 275, 60, 15. That's what most of them all's running. They for sure work on those tires though, without a doubt.
You think there's going to be a rule coming into that? You think there's going to be a rule coming into that they're going to stop that?
No. The one rule I would like to see in hard tire is everybody's on the exact same tire. That's what I'd like to see. The exact same tire. I think that would be neat. I think that would, that would cure a lot of questions about like the 20-inch rim and all that shit.
Yeah, because
anybody can buy a 20-inch rim though. That's my like. Anybody can buy what that other dude's doing. Anybody can stack weight in their car. Anybody can prep their tires. You just gotta know what the fuck you're doing.
Well, that body style, that's probably the factory rim on that. Well, I don't know if it's 20.
Probably an 18, 17 maybe. Probably 17 or 18.
I know I had 17s, I think, back then. But I don't know if his are 20s. But, I mean, they look like they're stock Mustang wheels. I mean, they still have the Mustang center cap. So I don't know if they're a newer body style.
And you got to think, like, people don't even really think about it. That's the difference in a 28 or a 33 10.5W, the height wise. Like, people's not even getting what he's doing there. But if you really stop and think about it, like, that's a big fucking tire on that car. 20-inch tire. It's a truck tire too, so it's tall. It's got some sidewall. But like, people don't even really stop and think really what he's doing there. He's smart son of a bitch for doing that. He's smart as hell.
Hey, so it must have been 2019 before. I don't even know if he was calling it the Mustang then. And that's who taught me about flipping your cast and camber plates on the bottom. It's the Mustang guy. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Truly Creasy.
Truly Creasy, yeah. That's who taught me how to do that shit, and I've done that to all my cars now, and that definitely makes a huge difference.
Just to get more lift.
Slim Shady don't have. Slim Shady got his shit working. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Slim Shady got his cast and camber plates on the top of the strut towers or the bottom.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he's got, but
so
he had me worried on the
bottom. When you put them on the bottom, you're compressing the shock shaft into the shock body 2 inches more.
Yep.
So if you can get the same ride height that you did before you did that, that means you got 2 inches of extra
more
dangle.
Travel.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, we all know that more dangle, more angle, more competitiveness.
Yeah.
Love you, Billy. Yeah. So, free game.
You all really don't have a hard tire scene though out Southwest, do you? I mean, there's not really anybody doing it.
There's a few here and there, but there may be 7 or 8 in these classes. Like, I mean, even
same thing with stick shifts, same thing.
Right. It's right. I think Outlaw Armageddon was probably the biggest hard tire class I've seen. But
that's just because everybody wanted to go. Oh, hard tire.
Right. I like your radio rule that you've been running up there, Limpy. Happy. That's been solid. the radial class. That's been solid. We had really good luck last year with our races running a class that we call foot brake, and it's foot brake anything. I don't care. You got John Force's funny car. You foot brake it, man. Come on, you in. So you got cars of all different calibers trying to run foot brake, and to me that was really exciting because you had
we did like a test run of small tire gangsters before we actually started it, and it was just a small thing here at Wichita. Foot brake was our biggest class, and Tom actually made it all the way to the finals against Jason Brown. And Tom cut this man's head so bad on an instant green. Went a 014 on an instant green. Homeboy ran a 530. Tom went a 580 and won.
Holy shit.
I just guessed the light, and he knew that he had me covered, so he didn't guess the light. And so as much as I hate on instant green all the time, and I hate instant green, sometimes it makes sense.
Oh yeah. Well, people that know it, and there's an advantage there to the people that do know it.
So hey,
if you know how to instant green, you can be very hard to beat.
We went
right there. I mean, you made up 5/10.
Hey, so we went to Arkansas a while back, and we went to Prescott one night, then went to Centerville the next night. So they announced it over the radio. Hey, it's an auto start instant green. So I'll tell Tom, I said, that's just a 400 Pro Tree without the embers. Like, there's no ember. It's just a 400 Pro Tree. He has a buy first round, so he tries it out. This man had everybody out of the hole by 2 or 3 cars, to the point when it came to the finals, I see the owner sits down and picks up the little handheld. And I said, are you firing the tree yet? He said, yeah, everybody complained enough. I got to fire the tree now. Homeboy's trying to bump in his turbo car. The dude hits the light and it red lights him. Tom wins the whole deal. Like, it was hilarious.
If you know how to use that Mississippi delay box, you a bad mamma jamma, dog. There ain't nothing they can do. I don't care if you run the number or not. I mean, at some point, you got to take a hack at the tree. But I've been trying to tell everybody about our little gangster race. Like, I can't go no 530. I ain't never been 530 in my life.
It's your light, Tony, any way you want to.
Oh, come on, bro. I've been 538 in my Cutlass back in 2019. And Magic ain't ever been nowhere near.
Sorry. Smoking
All right,
cough.
Let's quit talking time, bro.
Smoking cough.
Hey, we've been trying to lock in grudge races lately. Let's stop talking times.
Let's stop talking times. But look, Little Gangsters is instant green. We're allowing 29.5 for reasons that we can't really discuss. I guess we can discuss them after the fact. Next week, when we do a recap, we can discuss why we got 29.5s, but tonight we can't talk about it. Yeah, $5,000 on top of buy-ins.
I like the cheap street with the random index drawn.
It's just it's kind of a, that's really toned down Cheap Street right there. Normally Cheap Street got a whole mess of rules, but
see, I would pick some bullshit numbers.
That's what I would
641, a 673. Like, it would be some random shit.
Last time what we did is we knew it was going to, first number was going to be a 6. We had 1 through 9 in a bag, and we pulled both times we pulled. So I think last time was a 694 or something.
I think it was a 685, but whatever. Yeah,
but
that's cool.
We pulled we pulled 2 random chips, and whatever it was is where we landed. This time we just made it as a look. We're trying to do short and sweet, not trying to do anything crazy.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun last time.
When you change the index like that, do you give the index guys a shakedown pass?
No.
Not at Small Tire Gangsters. And the reason is the event is so big that you can't allow a shake. You follow me? Yep. You just can't. You can't afford it. It's just like allowing testing. You can't afford it with a big event. The goal of any big event for me and Poland, we've always agreed on this, is if you have an event, the goal is to pay a winner in every single class and get every single class done and
in a reasonable amount of time.
Yep, with a realistic amount of time.
Yep.
And get everybody paid and everybody go home safe. Like that. Those are our goals, right?
We'll see.
Our goal isn't to run testing or to, so that just kind of.
We're starting at 6:00 in the afternoon. We got 5 classes to run. and then we turn around and we got to drive 30 miles down the road on Sunday
Yep.
and do a whole nother event with Stefan on Sunday. So we don't.
Oh,
we
can I
can't
get a
be
media pass? Can I get a media pass for that?
Oh
For
my
which one?
God, man.
Let me ask Stefan.
I don't do no damn media pass, bro. I don't care if you 1320. I ain't doing no damn media pass. There, I said it. Don't get me started on the damn media pass. Oh my gosh, dude.
Reel it in.
What is
Reel
it?
in.
Is it a bunch of bullshit out that way?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they all want to get in for free. Hey, I'm media. Can I get a media pass? And I say, yeah, sure.
I
You
don't
gotta
mind
pay
paying. I just
$50
want to be
be
able
on
to
the
get
front
up
of
by
it.
the start line. I don't mind paying. I just want to
Happy,
get up by
I'm
the
gonna
start
tell
line.
you God honest truth why we ditched this whole idea. When we did the first Small Tire Gangsters, I literally had 73 people on a list for
Oh
media
yeah,
passes,
I don't doubt it.
And one of them messaged me and said,
I get
hey,
it.
this event we were at a couple weeks ago and this other event, they fed us and paid for our hotel and done it. We didn't have to pay for anything.
Oh,
and at
yeah.
that point I said, done. Nope. Y'all pay the same as everybody else. If you want to come, cool. If not, cool.
I send them all to my HR department, Kenzie.
And she tells
All
them,
right.
pay or get the fuck out of my face, right? Yeah. Yeah, she
I
probably
mean,
gives them the same attitude when I was putting one in the box, before first round at War in the Woods last year. She wasn't about that. I'm like, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We don't even race till 7 or 8 in the evening. She's like, I don't care, Jimmy. Put the fucking beer away. I'm like, oh, well, fucking hey, man.
Then I seen you with a red Solo cup.
She told me I can't have beer. I can't have beer 7 hours before
Jimmy
the
Dale.
race.
Jimmy Dale, what conversation did I come have with you right before you got fucked up over that?
I mean, you tried to tell me to put it away too, but I told you to get fucked. Now I'm drinking
man.
water.
Yeah.
I'm constantly wanting to drink every night, so I got to stop.
What's going on Friday night? Can we talk about it?
Nope.
Track's closed. Nothing's going on.
Yeah, track's closed.
So we got Thursday testing, Saturday
Road's
at the
closed
gut,
too. Pizza man, go home.
Exactly.
Sunday XRP.
Yes.
Yep. And aren't they doing, if they win both classes, they're paying
So
something?
if you say you win Little Gangsters at Small Tire Gangsters on Saturday, and you win Little Gangsters, which is the 530 cap deal at XRP on Sunday, you get $5,000 extra. We put a $5,000 bounty up for anybody that can win the same class both days.
I'll take anybody's bet, man. I'm gonna give odds on this shit. Fuck it. All right. Bet my 500 to your 1,000 that Ryan Mitchell don't win both days. Small Tire Gangsters and Stefan's event. I love Ryan and Megan to death. I'm just starting controversy. All right, just like Happy was today.
I wasn't starting. Yep.
Happy are going to come to party at H-Town.
Yeah,
Yes,
Happy's
sir.
coming to
Happy
H-Town.
don't want them problems. Happy don't want them problems.
I want to come race at it.
Happy
I
don't
do
want
want to
them
come
problems.
race at it.
If I have an extra car, you're welcome to borrow one of mine this year. Happy. So it sounds like you're going to make it into town this weekend because it sounds like it's going to be a banger that you don't want to miss. Yeah.
I've been
But
looking.
go ahead and open that other tab over there. Get that airplane book. Come on now.
Me and Victor both. G2K. We were
G2.
supposed to put a room and shit.
G2.
The longer, hey, Happy,
G2.
you know, the longer you wait, the more every minute
man.
you wait,
I'm waiting for them to go down.
They gonna keep going up
on those last minute flights.
Yeah,
bro, that flight can't be that much.
$760. I was like, you've got to
What?
be kidding me. And one of them's 11-hour flight. I got to go to LA.
No,
and it's like some
Gotta
bullshit.
go to LA. What?
Dude, it was dumb as fuck.
What? Go over there and just come back over here?
Yes. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. Go to LAX. I'm at LAX
Get
for
your
like
ass in the car
7 hours. I was like, yeah, I'll drive before I do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, hell with that.
Yo,
so
that drive ain't shit at this point. I make that shit in my sleep.
It ain't, man. It really ain't, though.
That ain't bad.
It's not. KC Max win the gut, not XRP. Good bet.
Yeah, for sure. What else we got going, Poland? Everybody gets a Small Tire Gangster chain. Everybody gets a custom bottle. Limpy,
hey,
show them the bottle.
Chill out with the words. Everybody that wins.
Yeah, they knew what I was talking about.
But you gonna have people at the gate.
Everybody.
Where's my chain at? Where's my chain at? Where's my chain at?
Give me $25. Now give me a $300 chain.
Yeah.
Those are dope. Yep, those
You
are
see Randy
badass,
Martin
man.
over there with his nuts out? Yep, that's pretty damn cool.
Those are badass.
So,
You
but
shut the
gates
bottle-
open.
shut the bottle
Gate,
graphic?
I think he's looking for it. Gates open at 11 for vendors and drivers. Spectators are at 12. Driver meetings at 5. Registration's gonna be from 12 to 4. If you ain't gonna be there before 4 o'clock, have somebody come over there and pay. Because once I put the chips in the bag, it's done. Y'all know how I do things. I don't. The rules are there. They've
So
been
you're not
posted.
waiting. You're not waiting around for a couple hours for somebody to show up that's late.
Sit on that and spin if you're late.
I mean, bro, if you ain't there by first round, like you can be late. Late would be getting there after 4 o'clock, but you need to have somebody come register for you, and then you need to hustle your ass off to get in the lanes by the time it's time to get in the lanes.
Yeah.
But yeah, your competitor pulls into the water box and you're still back there unloading your shit. Rap. Sorry, bud. Thanks for
Well,
coming.
it's not even that. So I don't do the rules have been posted for 3 months now. Everybody should read the rules. Everybody should know the rules. When you come register, they'll be on the table as well. I'm not taking every single car. I will not take every single car. I don't got time for it. I ain't messing with all that shit. If you think your opponent, it doesn't fit the rules of some sort, do not take the water box. Once you take the water box and you do a burnout, it's a locked in race. There ain't no going back. You got stretched out over 3 cars and homeboy didn't have a back seat. That's not my problem.
Well, if I lose first round, can I buy back into the main pot?
Have to
Can I
have a
buy
back
back?
seat, Poland.
No.
You don't have to have a back seat, asshole.
I know, but I'm just giving an example, you dumbass.
Okay.
I can't buy back into the main pot after I lose first round.
No, I don't have time
we don't
for
have
it.
any buybacks. We got
No
a taco
buybacks
lady,
or re-buybacks or
No.
Or second round buybacks. I can't buy back after I lose second round either.
Can
we're
I
not running
can I
first
buy
round
back? Can
Friday
I buy
night.
back in for another car?
No.
Okay.
Did I hear it all? I'm like, what the
Hey, did we got any update on the nerd shit on Michael's services
No,
and
I
stuff?
haven't.
I want to go
I've
to
been
that.
waiting. Yeah, I'm definitely going. Definitely going.
I think everybody's sitting around on pins and needles. Like, we're supposed to be at Small Tire Gangsters Saturday, obviously. I'm sure they wouldn't do the service Saturday. And then, we all want to be up there to support our homies, who lost their brother. But
they did something tonight for him, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Well, they had a. I think it was a
cruise in or something.
Yeah, car meet or something up there.
Yeah, I seen it. I think I seen it about 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and that's when it was starting. So I'm kind of the same thing, just waiting on the service and all of that, and I'll go pay my respects and do what I need to do.
How far away are you, Poland, from that area?
About 3 hours.
Gotcha.
So
anything in Texas is 3 hours. You need to get somewhere about
from my driveway to Richard's driveway is 2 hours and 45 minutes, or actually
3 hours.
But I've done it in it's actually 2 hours and 55 minutes. But I've done it in 2 hours and 11 minutes before.
Holy shit! Damn.
Yeah, that bitch on plane.
I was rolling. I got to see what the max speed was on the Kia.
But what else we got? What else we got?
Can I buy a taco? Guy said, "Can I buy a taco?" Speaking of tacos,
go to the taco lady.
Is she still there? And
she will be there 100%.
Damn, I tore that shit
the taco
up,
lady, I seen her this week. The taco lady this week, she said, she's sponsoring some stuff. I think we're going to use her money for the wheelie contest, which we got a whole award for the best wheelie of the event. So that'll be cool. But
I'm gonna post it tomorrow, but it's a big plaque that says I let my nuts hang at Small Tire Gangsters, and then it says Best Willie.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Terry, I'd say it's about
Amarillo.
Shit,
maybe
probably 5 to 6 hours.
Terry, no excuses, bro. Terry Thompson, no excuses.
I was probably gonna say at least 7 or so.
Yeah. Terry Thompson.
Is that south? It's Amarillo south.
No, Amarillo's all the way up in north, like the very tip point of
the Panhandle. That's where that big big Tex
from
steak
Amarillo to Wichita.
deal.
Oh, okay. 72-ounce deal.
Yeah, that's the big Texan.
God damn.
Terry Thompson definitely should make the trip. There's no excuses for Terry Thompson.
Oh. Vengeance versus the taco lady. What? He got a problem with the taco lady?
No, so
Bro,
check this
this
out.
dude popped off about the taco lady having skimp tacos, bro.
Man, they're
Oh boy.
fire.
Blasted his ass. They blasted his
Oh
ass.
boy.
Hey,
So
no,
now,
it
in
wasn't the
typical
fact.
Vengeance fashion, he's flip flopped back around. Now he's pro taco lady. You see what I'm saying?
No, so the problem was it wasn't the fact that he was talking about her tacos. Like he was just saying she didn't give him enough meat, which maybe she's just trying to tell Big Guy to chill out a little bit. I don't know, but
It's
I,
like a
I,
Diet Coke.
hey, no, the
I
problem
figured.
was is the man posted the fucking whitest tacos I've ever seen from Texas Motorplex talking about these are better than the taco ladies. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's where he lost us.
yeah, like,
Man, her food is fire.
yeah.
I think
So
I
he
Right.
had
get,
3 or 4 dishes. Man, I was sitting in the AC in the car tearing that shit up.
Tom would
Shit's
probably
fire.
hey, check this out. Tom has like 10 sponsors right now, and I literally his best sponsor is the taco lady. This man will skip the whole entire line, walk right up in her trailer, and get whatever the fuck he wants.
Hey,
Shit's
being
fire,
sponsored by
man.
Strange is cool. Being sponsored by Nitrous Express is a blessing. But being sponsored by the taco lady, boy, that bitch just hits different, dog. I'm
Yep.
telling you. No,
Damn
hey,
right.
so the taco lady, she said, I seen her this weekend and we were cutting up, and she said she's excited for Small Tire Gangsters, but she said anything we have going on from here on out, she wants to be a part of. And she gave me a financial commitment to any and every race we do from here on out for forever.
That's
So it don't
awesome.
matter where we go at this point, as long as it's within reason. She'll go to Oklahoma. And if I was Angeli, Mike, I know you're listening. If I was Mike Angeli, I would probably be making that phone call to the taco lady trying to make that happen, because that'd be good. That'd be real good for
Dude,
everyone.
with all the
Yep.
cannabis sponsors too, she'd taco lady kill it at H Town.
They
Yeah,
need
I
to
mean,
switch
I'm not
over
mad
at.
at
They
Turbo
need to switch
Taco.
over
He's
at
got Turbo
midnight.
Taco.
They need to switch over at midnight and start doing breakfast tacos.
She
Oh
does.
shit, that's a great idea.
No, you can order breakfast from her at any time.
Oh, you can?
What are you talking about? She ain't got no damn eggs.
Bet money. Bet $100 bill right now.
I ain't betting you shit, man. The way my money's set up right now, I'm just chilling, dog.
Hey, I didn't know
It's
that.
a little
Tom,
different.
I didn't know that. I didn't I didn't know that till
Yeah.
Texas Motorplex. She got a big ass sign on her thing that says breakfast now, and she got all the breakfast tacos too.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
business has been good for her. She just was able to buy her second food truck this past week. So she
Wow.
now has 2 food trucks. She's got a full-time food truck in Oak Cliff. If you in South Dallas, you can pull up and have Taco Lady anytime, any day. So I think that's awesome. And she's already working on buying her third food truck. So she's definitely onto something.
Congrats to her.
Another
Good
Yeah.
one,
deal.
yeah. Another one that we got that's locked in, they say they're locked in for life. The same thing Taco Lady committed to is Big House. So we got both sides of the field. You want barbecue? We got barbecue. You want Taco Lady? We got Taco Lady. So I think what ends up happening is people get burned out on, I don't want to say they get burned out on Taco Lady, but some people just don't like Mexican food. That's fine. And they got burgers and Big Hal and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Randall. Another one we got committed that is a lifelong sponsor for us is going to be Racers Club. Y'all heard anything about this Racers Club stuff?
Who?
Mm-mm.
You haven't heard
Is it
about it?
merch?
Limpy, you ain't heard about it?
I think I've
Yeah,
heard it, but I haven't really looked into it. That's because I was War in the Woods week and shit.
yeah, we're in the woods week. It's limited racers gear, so it reminds me a lot of Supreme, how they have a limited
Gotcha.
drop every time. And so they got a limited drop, of exclusive designs and sizes and different, not all about sizes, but definitely designs and hats and whatnot that are just limited to that run. And they just did their first drop and it sold out like quick. So
That's
they
cool.
they they down with Small Tire Gangsters. I'm down with them. I like it.
Yep.
So
But
Racers
it's all
Club,
racer like oriented. It's I think
it's
they're
just
part of
really high quality t-shirt, hat, like, you know,
Hell yeah.
whoever's making that shit is making it as nice as they could possibly make it. We're all in the merch game, but the fact that we got a apparel company that wants to support us in anything that we got our hands in, that's pretty cool. So,
That's cool.
And I mean,
Nah,
while we're talking about that, same thing goes. Jason and Heath over at 10 Soldiers, they're locked in for life.
bro, that still blows my mind that Jason and Brad and Heath want to be associated with our shaky asses. That's insane,
It's
bro.
cool.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Because there's a bunch of more other people out there, you know. But man, we doing something right.
They're good dudes, though, man.
Yeah,
Good
so
dudes.
you know they're Jason Solid, Heath Brad, Pro Mod Todd, all of them over there.
Pro Mod Todd's my brother. We're actually related.
Yeah, I believe it.
For sure.
Y'all going to Battle of Thrones and No Mercy 14.
No.
I don't know.
I'm out
No
on
Mercy.
No Mercy.
I've had enough radio racing and tractor pulls for the next
I'm
year of
done.
my life.
I ain't
What's
ever been
Battle
to a
of
tractor
Thrones?
pull until this weekend.
I don't know.
Is that where the dragons fight each other? Is that show?
Like a dinner show?
I don't know. It's on TV or something. They had dragons
Game of
and
Thrones.
shit. Yeah, they had that badass bitch, the dragon lady.
The Dragon Lady, yeah.
I want to go to the damn Christmas tree race, but I did get a response from Cletus today. He said, unfortunately, it's full. So Jimmy is not going to be at the damn Christmas tree race, which makes me think maybe we should do our own damn Christmas tree race. Just throwing it out there.
Y'all are in the right area, too. Y'all can do it down there at Christmas time.
Yep, we can pull something
off. You
off.
can't race anywhere else in the middle of December besides really Texas and Florida. I mean,
Yep.
I ain't ever been to Evadale, but I mean, it's far enough south that we could really pull it off whenever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah.
But I ain't ever been there.
So, well, we're trying to, going back to small tire gangsters, we're trying to build up our small tire class. So, anybody that buys into small tire gets into little gangsters for free. So you get into that 530 deal. Last race we did, it paid $16,000. Little gangsters did. It was 16K is what Michael Hollis won. So we want as many people in small tire as possible. So we open that. You can pay $150 to get into little gangsters, or $300 to get into small tire, or you can pay $300 to get in small tire and get into both.
Both of them.
Both.
I like it.
So
I mean, Happy, you've been talking a bunch about rule sets and how to grow the sport, and you see where our train of thought is, right? Trying to grow the sport this way. Like you got a guy who can go 530-ish. Is he fast enough to win a premier small tire race in the country? No. Hell no. But is he fast enough to show up and try small tire? Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And anything can happen. Say somebody like Ryan Mitchell, Brent Self, can too. Any of these guys, they knock the tire off, and a car that can go 530, they ain't gonna gather it up to get back around him.
Yep.
You know what
You're gonna run small tire gangsters first, right?
Yep.
We're running little gangsters first off the trailer, right off the bat. And then Cheap Street, Cheap Street, Outlaw Daily, small tire. I said that backwards, didn't I, Tom? Little gangsters, Cheap Street.
So 530 class is off the trailer.
It's off the trailer.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
so you're not running small tire and then they can run the 530. So I mean, you're going to do it the other way.
Right.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is if you got a small tire car and you say, fuck it, put me in little gangsters, you can do one of two things. You can either use it as a test pass, which you should do if you feel like you're going to be competitive, or you can go down there and cut the throttle off and try to run a 530 and try to go around from two classes.
Yeah.
I feel like it benefits everybody. You know, you always hear about, would small tire be better if we allowed testing? Like, I don't know that it'll be better, but it damn sure will be faster, for sure.
I think it'd be more competitive. Like you don't have the people knocking the tires off and all that kind of stuff. Like it's
better racing. It makes for better racing.
There's door to door if you do it. I feel if you do it that way.
Yeah, that's the game plan. That's
so we've set our run order. No matter what the car count is, it'll be little gangsters, Cheap Street, small tire, outlaw, or extreme daily, and then run what you run.
That splits your small tire and little gangsters up. And I mean, some of these dudes are going to jump in little gangsters, run what you brung, and small tire.
Exactly.
Because they feel like they're competitive. You know? And maybe extreme daily. But
I've had multiple people asking me why we only put $500 on run what you brung. But that class is just not there. Like
Yep.
it hasn't been there for a long time. I feel like that we're using money in better places than putting 2,500 on Run What You Brung and a small tire car winning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think that class in the next year or so it'll just go and be its own. It'll die.
Do you guys have any big tire?
Yeah, Run What You Brung. It's big
Right.
tire.
I mean, I know that's that class, but is there really any big tires, or is Run What You Brung mostly
A handful.
I mean, bro, we had
small
Brandon
tires?
Sanderline show up to the first small tire gangsters, and I told him straight up, I'm not prepared for you to go down this track. I ain't got enough safety equipment. We ain't prepared for that. We weren't built for a pro mod to go threes down this, Johnny.
Right.
We weren't in that mindset.
And
So we already showed up with more car than we're prepared to handle.
And Brandon he said, I'm good. I'll do my thing, blah, blah, blah. And we had a scare. I mean, he literally had to drift his car around the damn turnoff at Yellow Belly because his parachute didn't come out.
Yeah, Jonathan, you'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine. Now, if you start going rounds, then
You're going to have to bust your ass.
Yeah, but
especially in the later rounds.
He'll be fine.
In the later
You get
rounds.
to the later rounds, you're going to have I'll set a 20 minutes. Soon as the final car of that class turns off the end of Yellow Belly, I'm going to start a 20-minute timer.
Bro, this is going to be a banger, bro. The amount of people that have been hitting us up coming from all over the country to get to this small tire gangsters race on short notice. Like, we got big crew from Cali, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico. Man, just to name a few over that direction, you know.
And we've got some surprises coming too. I think a lot of people are going to be shocked from some shit that they're going to see from this weekend. Like there's some shit coming down the pipe that a lot of people I never would expect it.
You know what? I wonder if someone's willing to bet us 1,000 that Casey Max don't win. Megan's gonna strangle me, bro. She's straight up gonna strangle me for betting against him.
Oh yeah.
But it's all right. Morgan won't be there, so she'll probably win best ass.
Cool.
Yeah, oh yeah. So let me guess. No twerking contest this year.
So the twerking contest was a great advertisement gag. You know what I mean? You got to
I
do
know
what you got to do
you
to
had
get
my
in the
fucking
door.
blood bowling, motherfucker.
Well, how are you supposed to, other than shopping around town with your money out at the strip clubs? How else are you going to get a major league twerking team?
That's about it.
That's it. Unless you focus on the pimps, I guess. And if you focus on the pimps, and it's going to have to pay $5,000.
Free advertisement for all the OF people.
I don't think they need advertisement, bro. Pussy sells itself.
Damn right. Damn
I mean,
right.
just saying. It's Tess driving Magic Johnson again. No, Tess is on my ass too, bro. Tess and Tony are pissed off because they already committed to running drag week this week, and so they won't be at Small Tire Gangsters. So she won't be there. That's unfortunate, but I tell you what, if she shows up to H-Town Throwdown, I'll pull her in there. Poland about to twerk it up. Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
So how do you ask people? You ask men to let their old ladies go twerk on the starting line? I mean, explain it. How does it really work? It's a good advertisement, though. You start putting twerk contests, people are like, man, I'm going to go to this.
I was twerking this weekend. I was twerking
Yeah.
on the start line this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of our rules last year in the twerk contest, no men.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, and it didn't make it better that we made the post about the twerk contest, and it was not 30 seconds. It was on Facebook. The owner of Yellow Belly was calling Tom. Absolutely not. No, 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 no.
Yo, she was big mad, bro. She was big mad. Bro, rocks and blows. Hey, let's address this real quick. What's your damn order number, bro? I asked you earlier what your order number is. You want to use my damn Fed name in front of everybody, but you don't want to give me your damn order number. So I'm starting to think you ain't got no damn order number. How about that? That sounds like you're crying.
How you really
give me your order number and quit busting my balls. Damn, son.
Yeah, hey, just go ahead and post the order number, and Limpy will put it on the page right here. Let's just air it out in front of everybody. We're
Yeah,
all
come on.
here.
Yeah.
I got time.
I mean, we waiting. We all sitting here waiting for this man to post his order number so we can. I mean, he's calling me by my fat name. So yeah, you got me a little frustrated. All right, Jesus. Anyhow,
Yeah.
Okay, I got this right here. We'll change the subject. Let me,
yeah.
let me, let me. We got this thing right here. You know what this
What
thing
is
is
it?
right here?
What
I
are we
can't
doing?
see it.
This is
It's got random questions.
it's random questions, and it's a spinner, and it has random questions on there. So it might be, do you like
All
Bud
right,
Light?
Limpy, you go first though.
But we're all going to answer the same question.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, we all got different answers. We all have different answers. So
Yep.
you
Spin
never
that
know.
motherfucker.
Let's spin it. Let's see here. Oh,
Who came up with this?
oh, that's gay.
I can't read it.
Pineapple
On
on pizza.
pizza.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck. Hell no.
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Get the hell off my shit, man. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Y'all are some shaky motherfuckers.
We had pizza this
Bro,
weekend.
so
Wasn't no
then-
damn pineapple.
Let's address the big block calendar too. So some creepy motherfucker decided to come up to Tess at Big Jake's race and start talking about, oh, when are you doing the big block calendar? Ooh, fucking being all creepy and shit. Now she don't want no parts of it. So now
Man.
the big block calendar has become a creepy thing because y'all motherfuckers can't keep your damn mouth shut.
I had some
This shit's
really
crazy.
fire. I had the best 12 months of ass that y'all was gonna see.
Shit, I seen some of it and it's deluxe. Deluxe.
Yeah.
And it's all in the racing scene. All racing.
It was all in the racing scene of some form or fashion, and yeah, these creepy dudes have ruined it for everybody. I had like 5 or 6 of them fall out from creepy weirdos messaging.
Jeez.
So there goes that. We'll revisit it in 5 years. We'll call it saggy ass then.
Man, Charger. Let's get another question.
Oh, you want another question?
Yeah.
This is trying to change the
Hell
subject,
yeah.
Bones.
Hell yeah. We'll get another question going on. We'll get that shit.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, this damn squeaky toys probably drive me nuts.
all right. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready. Let's go here.
About to go squeak on my old lady.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. What's the craziest dare you've ever took?
Ooh.
I don't know, man.
I snorted a line of salt and pepper from White Castle. I needed $300.
Good.
That
At
puts
the
the
time, I
only
was
meaning to
broke.
$20 at
Didn't have no
$20.
job.
Hey. Like, he just won that whole thing. He just won that whole thing.
My sinuses swelled up. My eyes swelled closed. I couldn't see shit all night. It wasn't worth the $300.
I did some back in junior high. I did like some powdered donut, shit. But
Snorted it.
Yeah, oh yeah. That wasn't the start. That wasn't the stop of my snorting days either. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all
Well-
notice we still never got an order number from old boy who's busting my balls. We never got an order number from him.
I'm waiting for him to pop back up. I've been watching.
I mean, I'm encouraging it. I'd love to be able to get his order done or refund him, one of the two.
He snorted a line of Kool-Aid. Wow.
Holy shit.
I'll tell you one thing I did, but it wasn't a dare. It was kind of I was fucking. I wasn't even high or anything. It was a long time ago. It's when back before me and the old lady got married, which Jimmy was probably like 2.
I was born in '89, baby.
Okay, yeah, you're probably 4 then.
Yep.
I came home and she had some I had some like the Hawaiian punch, and it was in the deal, and I didn't know it was concentrate, and I took maybe a big old drink of that
Holy
shit.
shit.
Woo! I think I'm still kind of a little fucked up from that. because
I
I took a big
guarantee
old
it.
drink and concentrate people for y'all younger. I mean, you just add water and you
They don't
stir
know
it.
nothing about
Yeah.
that.
It's not like it's not that. Boy,
Not that
whew,
concentrate.
it was bad. Yeah, back in the
Holy
50s, like
sh-
Tommy said, back in the 50s. Oh,
The
Yeah.
craziest one, I think the craziest dare I ever did, I got dared to do like the Fast and the Furious sling around in a Walmart parking lot. So I'm hauling ass in reverse through a Walmart parking lot at like 2:30 in the morning. I go to sling this 97 Chevrolet around to fucking whip this bitch around. I whip it around, run right into a fucking cop.
oh,
Holy shit. I thought you was gonna say a shopping cart or something.
No,
Nah, fucking full-blown police officer.
cop sitting in the back of the parking lot with his headlights off, watching all of us do the dumbest shit in the world, and I slung that shit right, literally slid right into the front grill guard of the, like when I looked over, me and the cop are making eye contact, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
so needless to say, I was 17, went to jail for reckless endangerment and all kinds of bullshit.
Holy shit,
is that when
man.
you had legs?
Yeah, I still have legs, but they just worked then.
Okay, I was just making sure. You ain't
Man,
got no
y'all won't
legs,
believe this,
Lieutenant
but I
Dan.
ain't never done some dumb shit ever.
Yeah, that's your lie. You told it. Hold on, let me come up here.
Uh-oh.
Look what I found.
Oh my
You got all
god.
the costumes, bro.
Holy shit.
I found the mask and the mirror. I shaved my beard off one time because I jacked up. I jacked up, and I did that on purpose. But they're like, man, dude, you got the fake limpy. You got the fake limpy. So I had to buy the costume for the for the next live feed. It was like real
Holy
limpy.
shit, man.
When you said that jacked up, that reminded me that was the funniest shit ever when we were at the War in the Woods last year. They handed Jimmy Dale the microphone and he said, "Are you jacked up or jacked off?"
I think he said, Jimmy, you excited to be here, man? You look like you're jacked up. I said, boy, I'm jacked up, but I ain't jacked off.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I
that one
think
I
came
bet.
to me. Sometimes they just come to you too easy, you know?
half of the crowd started cheering. Half the crowd was like, "Who the is
Yeah.
this?"
What the hell did he just say?
Yeah.
Do you say he want to jack me off? What?
And by the end of the night, that announcer dude that's up there is funny as shit.
He's
Oh,
That's a
awesome.
Jamie. Jamie.
yeah, he's
Good
good
people.
people. By the end of the night, he's like, "Call North Carolina because it's raise." What does he say? Raise hell, praise Jimmy Dale. Like,
Jamie's good ass dude.
He said,
What do
what do we
y'all
think
think?
of mid-engine and small tire? Until it's ran everybody over and made it to where nobody can compete, which it won't.
can we talk
Knock
about
yourself
this?
out.
Have y'all seen this? What Zach's talking about? The dude with the blazer, the Quagmire blazer.
Yeah, I know. I know,
Yep.
Jack.
This man put a LS motor through the door of the '69 Camaro, not through the fire. Like the balancer is sitting on the firewall. It's in the car, like mid-engine. Go look on their page. It's always send it. Go look at their page and look at those pictures. Like he said, he posted one like 3 days ago and said, "Getting my seat and steering wheel alignment," and he's sitting in the very back of the car, like against the trunk.
I remember Crazy Kelly. Kelly come one day and when he had the 240, he had when he had the I don't know what small block Chevy. I don't know what size it was, but to start it he could turn the distributor until it fired up and then I mean that's how he literally could start it like that. And I was like, God dang.
That was a white 240, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Car was badass back in the day too.
Man, people don't. Limpy, was that the first no prep? I think this is highly confrontational
That was when
subject.
that was when we had the no prep and then up there when they scraped
And
the
it was
track in North
cold as fuck, boy. It was
and
cold as
every
shit
other race was
outside.
a fucking wreck. Yeah,
Yep, remember
that was
Hollis
back
wrecked his
before.
daddy's Camaro?
That was way back before no prep was ever even thought about.
They didn't even call it no prep. It was supposed
Yeah,
to be a street race on the track.
it was street simulate. It was a street simulated at the track. Is how we did it. And
yeah, and everybody was slow as fuck.
yeah,
Well, Crazy
yeah.
Kelly, he was rolling, but
He actually, I remember him. He got into the wall on the big end, and it got his tire, and it clipped the brake caliper or something like that, and it was bleeding. So he pulled his, he teed it off, and he put it. He had another front tire, and he pulled his front brakes off his car and made a hit. And I'm like,
Holy shit, man.
I said, this dude ain't wired right at all.
No.
nah, he was by far the craziest one. I just distinctively remember watching Hollis wreck his daddy's Camaro, and then the loading the Camaro on the trailer of just absolute silence. You could fucking cut it with a butter knife. It was so tense, bro. It was so tense.
Oh shit!
I think that's that same Camaro that Pops was racing this past weekend.
So it was Limpy. We were out in Hobbs like probably a few weeks ago. Some dude makes a pass in this Mustang, comes hauling ass back up the return road, and just launches the car off the end of the didn't make the turn, just launched the car like a good 20, 30 foot in the air. They get him out of the car and everything. Some dude comes running up, mad as fuck. Come to find out, it's his buddy's car.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
It was Homeboy's car. He didn't even know he was making a pass in it, and Homeboy just launched it off the return road.
That ain't my
Oh,
type of homeboy.
hell no.
Not me, dog.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you know this one? You know this one?
1025. That's not even the same guy.
That's not even the same dude, but
Oh,
Is that-
I think they've been putting it. Hold on. I didn't know what the hell that number meant.
Happy said, I'm watching for it. Don't know what the hell he's looking for.
Oh, there he is. Rocks and blows. 10-215. Still waiting, bud.
All right,
I
bet.
seen that number, but I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Getting to the bottom of it now that we argued with him.
Here we go.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
You know, though,
Let the-
moving the motor that far back though in a
Oh,
car
he
like
sent
that,
me. He sent me a picture. Here you go.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Where is the
Look.
motor?
The
I'll see your motor.
balancer.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I
Look
see
at
it.
the pulley.
Yeah, I see
Look
it
at
right
the
there.
pulley.
Yeah, I see it now.
The pulley's where the damn transmission's supposed to go. It's in the tunnel.
What the fuck?
Man, that ain't real.
No, swear. Zach, if you still watching this, Beasley, send them the other pictures of you getting your fitment and you with the forklift putting it in the door.
Oh, hell
He might have
no.
sent it to me already. No, he didn't.
Damn fucking number again.
10-215.
All right, bet.
I could see it working really well in the street and then the backside shit, but like at Yellow
So,
Belly, Warren Woods,
Happy,
that shit ain't gonna work.
You know the Bones car?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the guy that runs with him, the Blazer, Zach Beasley,
Yep.
that's him with that Camaro.
Gotcha.
And they do some outlandish shit. Like,
I mean, I definitely see it having its positives on certain surfaces.
It
You
ain't
know,
gonna need no. It ain't gonna need no butthurt bar there.
Hell no, not at all.
yeah, wait, what happens when the damn rod decides to exit the chat?
That's a bad day. That's definitely a bad day. Which we got to talking about it the other week on the table. You know, what happens when these electric cars start coming out and you move the batteries wherever you want them. You know, battery placement in those cars will be everything. Wait until an all-wheel drive, you know, some like a real gutted out all-wheel drive electric car comes out and they got the weight perfectly placed.
Right. Look at that.
Holy shit, man.
Damn.
Ain't no damn way I'm riding in that unit. Ain't no damn way. I mean, and I can't knock the guy for doing it because I can see other people starting to get maybe
Hey, they
not
got
that
stock
far.
firewall. They got stock firewall.
No shit. Stock frame rails, stock everything up there.
Stock frame rail, stock. I mean, he fits all the rules. Pull that picture back up, Limpy. Look at this, Tom.
Wait.
The one.
Man, they wildin', bro. I don't think that it's going to be an advantageous deal. I don't think that they're going to be any more competitive with that.
You're insane. That thing's going to be
they'll
like
run into more problems trying to make it work.
Jeff Thomas, I want to drink a beer with that dude. No shit, man. I tell you what, it'd be a hot son of a bitch in that car, especially if it's a turbo car. Good God.
Can you
That's what
imagine Jeff putting his nitro motor in there?
Good God.
and that's what
I
I'm kind of
checked old
curious.
boy's order. If y'all want an update on this,
Sure.
Okay.
What
I
you working
checked old
with?
boy's order. It's marked fulfilled, but it ain't got no damn fucking shipping code, no shipping information. But it's marked as fulfilled. So how the hell's that happen? Probably just had to send him more shit.
You got his address?
Yeah, it's Australia. Go fucking figure.
Oh,
I thought that was the dude you refunded. Thought you refunded Australia, homeboy.
I refunded all my Australia orders, but this one's marked as fulfilled. So obviously he went flying under the radar. But yeah,
I went to send a hoodie over there to a boy of mine. How much was it to ship a hoodie to Australia?
too much.
She said it was like $150 or some shit for the
Yeah,
package.
That's the
that's what
problem
me.
I
It
ran
was during
into.
COVID.
Well, my website charged $62 for 2 T-shirts to be sent to Australia, but then you
Yeah.
go into the damn post office, you try to send 2 T-shirts, they want $150 or something
Yeah, it's
crazy,
double.
And then you got to fill out all the customs paperwork. It's like, sorry guys, I ain't doing international orders, so I hate that I got into it with old boy over that. I don't like that, but
Yeah.
it's what it is, bud. Part of it.
what was it? Somebody said that. Oh yeah, who was it? I can't remember who I was talking to, but they're like, they, because they're talking about. Oh, I'm not scared of snakes and all that kind of shit like that. He goes, but spiders. And he goes, I was supposed to go over there. Oh, it's Trevor. Trevor was talking. Oh, it was on a podcast. Something about he's supposed to go over to Australia or wherever. He goes, hell
Yep.
no, you got spiders over there, big as a dog's.
Yeah,
He goes, hell no.
bullshit, man.
That.
See, Trevor, I do listen to your podcast. I started listening to it, and
What's Trevor's podcast? Plug it up.
shit, I don't know. It's on my phone. Oh, it's on my
I'm about to get
Spotify
off of
account.
here because my ass is numb.
Why's your ass numb?
Yeah, mine is every
I
day.
ain't got no ass. It's a trick question.
Get the
It
fuck over
is.
it.
Somebody
Man,
probably
ain't got no ass,
get it
boy.
over there before. TC tuned. Oh, go figure.
Yep.
TC tuned on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, Trevor Couture.
Yeah, little or what do they call him?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Pee Wee Limpy or Pee Wee Chief. Pee Wee Chief.
Yeah, Little Chief.
Little Chief.
Call him Pee Wee. Close enough. Yeah. Yeah, I listened to his podcast. I listened to it on the way home, coming back from Indy. I'm about halfway done with it. Sorry, Jumper. Yeah, Jumper.
Poland, this guy wants one of your shirts. Where does he get them?
I should have them pretty quick. I went through a redesign, so
They'll be on JimmyDaleRacing.com. You'll get it when you get it.
As long as you're from Australia, shipped or fulfilled.
oh Lord.
Yep.
Nothing like
Fulfilled.
giving all your shit to Jimmy Dale and hoping that it gets there.
No,
That's
honestly,
better than that other dude that used all my stuff and then never shipped out orders.
Yeah, hey, can we sign a contract, Tom? I don't want to get fucking Jimmy Danned.
not. Oh, damn, that was a good one, Jimmy Dan. That was a really good one.
Wow.
We've been doing such a
Holy
good job of not
shit.
discussing the Jimmy Dan situation. Really good
Oh
job.
my God.
Limpy.
I wonder how the cancer's going. I hope the cancer's good. Honestly, if he really does have cancer, I feel horrible.
Already still going to Campground to get his treatment.
Damn, we got to clean ourselves up, boy. Stop it.
Okay, stop it.
Right.
Hey, subject change. Can we spin for another question real quick? We got to get off this subject.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, hold on. I got one right here. Let me sit right there. And 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck?
That's it. That was an accident,
Holy
isn't it?
shit. I can see it, man. I mean,
Hey, but I have a question. Y'all look at this. How hard is it going to be for him to see a light?
Well, it depends on how big his hood is, I guess.
I don't think he cares. He'll cut whatever's in the way out.
Yep. I can see it.
Oh, look, Trevor jumped back on here. Look at that. You see what I did there?
PC tuned in the house.
Yep.
I was talking about your podcast, Trevor. I listened to it. I started listening to it this weekend.
But those, Zach and Bobby and them, they're wild. There ain't no telling what they're gonna come up with.
Wait,
I like
that's fucking Zach's car, isn't it?
Yes. He said the Blazer.
I just seen that he got a Camaro and that he got off of the damn Blazer because he felt like he was heavy.
The Blazer was too heavy. He was gonna have to basically full chassis that thing to be even remotely competitive. So he said, "We'll go stock firewall."
Now he's got a stock firewall. He just put the motor on the backside. Of course he did. Leave it to Zach fucking Beasley to do some shit like that.
It's pretty
Touche.
smart.
Touche, homie.
Props. Yeah.
Pretty smart.
And Jimmy Dale said that he doesn't think that it's advantageous. So why is it not advantageous?
I just think you're doing something that's so different and so out of the box. It's going to be hard to.
Alexa.
It's not like everything else where you're doing what something that's already been done. You know, you just got to do it well.
I think it's I feel it could go that way, but I feel like it could be really competitive just because of the weight bias. He's not going to have to add any weight. He's not going to have to do any it's going to be probably 54% towards the rear or more.
Should it be more than that?
I'm glad I got Alexa, man. I'm using big words. I got to fucking ask for definitions and shit.
What?
Do you all see stock firewall rule becoming a thing?
I feel that it's coming. I feel that it's coming.
I like the least amount of rules possible.
Same. I do too. I really
and
do.
So that's what lends me to run a cap. Like, who's to say that there couldn't be a Lil Gangsters at War in the Woods someday?
Right.
Just saying. I mean, I don't think Jeff will do it because it splits up a huge class. But there's a bunch of people that want to come to that race that can't get there.
Well, okay, so and I'll tell you our theory on it. True Street has gotten out of hand. True Street is now basically a limited small tire, if you will.
Sure.
So not to slow it down, but you have these True Street guys that run that 520, 510 range. And then you've got some guys like the Outlaw Daily stuff that's 540, 550, somewhere in there. You try to find a split with the 530 where some will slow down a little bit, some will speed up a little bit. Like some will push their shit to go that number. And that's the whole point of the 530 cap. Like I want to do something in the future like a big gangsters that's like a 490 cap. You have little gangsters and big gangsters. You know, yes, because I was at the radio deal this weekend and the 490 cap, they had 28, 29 cars in there. Like Kraken, Steve Little was running that on a radial. Like that's a street no prep car. But he went over there and ran that with some of the radial guys. There was a mix of a bunch of different cars in there.
Did you see what Hollis had to say earlier about how to fix small tire? And he put it together in a qualifying aspect. But if you got away from the qualifying deal and didn't do any type of qualifying, and you had 3 different classes, one was all out for all the bread, and the second one was, a fast cap for a good amount of money, and the third one was a slower cap for a least amount of money, it may fix itself a little bit.
Well, and so I see the look on Happy's face. If you go to Hood Happy, Michael Hollis made a post in there today, and it's a pretty long paragraph. Yeah, but I can see how it would work. But he's basically saying that everybody gets a certain number of qualifying runs, and that depends where you'll go in the 3 classes of small tire.
But then you're dwindling down each class too. I mean, you're dwindling down the classes.
With giving these people more classes is that you're just cutting.
And it's because you're just turning everything. You're just turning it back into class racing again. So
yeah,
I mean,
yep. I feel you, Limpy. You're right, buddy.
Well, and
I agree.
How many cars are competitive in small tire in the nation? 50?
Oh no, more than that.
No.
More than that.
Really?
Yeah. Depends on.
Well,
I
and it
mean,
depends on where you go to.
it
Depends on the
what side.
surface.
Well, and I
I'm
have a
talking. I'm
question too.
talking. I'm talking worldwide. I'm
Y'all
not
were
worldwide.
talking
The
about they
United
were
States.
doing bracket racing at War in the Woods. They have a timing system there?
Mm-hmm.
They do, but they actually got scoreboards up, but they didn't want to put scoreboards up the week before War in the Woods.
Right.
You
Probably
know,
a smart
'cause
idea.
track record
Probably.
sometimes.
What is the track record at War in the Woods?
I don't
I know
even
the mile an hour record was 168. I did hear that.
I know
That was
somebody
in the
that
90s.
I
with
know
a
somebody
Pro-Mod.
that went pretty close to that at the last War in the Woods.
Yeah.
I'd heard.
Yep. So, well, and if they're saying if what Ryan went this weekend, if that's really true, which that number shouldn't exist anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not.
Official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
pays
So how
gotta be
many
official.
cars can it compete with Ryan Mitchell on that surface?
Handful.
A
Yeah.
handful. A handful is the answer I was looking for. That's the answer I wanted, at least. That's what scares me, Limpy, is that you only got a handful of cars that can actually compete, and the hype of the race is so high that you got people that are going to go regardless, and they're just going to, they may pitch in with their buddies. Me and Poland and JoJo, we about that. If we feel like we got one car that's even remotely competitive, fuck. If we ain't even got a car that's competitive, and we just want to go party at a race and race it, we'll all throw in 200-300, whatever it
So
takes.
Sure.
I'm gonna play devil advocate here. So
All
we
right.
gotta penalize Ryan for stepping his game up and going faster and figuring shit out. So
I'm not
Well,
trying
if
to
he,
penalize
it's
anybody.
not. It's not. I don't think it's penalizing Ryan, but it's getting to the point where, I mean, just like Happy was talking about earlier, the car count wasn't as good this War in the Woods as it was the last one. Me and Tom were talking about this last night.
but he didn't take lock-ins though. There was no lock-ins.
Yeah.
But I mean, but we were talking about this last night. Like, I don't think our car count will be what it was in April, what it's going to be this weekend, because there's races every fucking weekend.
Yeah.
People, the budget is gone. It's out the window. That's just like any sponsors now. You reach out to a sponsor during this time of the year, they're gonna tell you get fucked. That was
Oh,
gone
yeah.
3 months ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you almost got to do all your hype up with no sponsors to get the hype going, like we did with our first small tire gangsters, before you even approach a sponsor. You already got to make it a scene,
Yeah,
before
because they want to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, they want to
They
see
want to
this.
see reactions and comments and who's coming and no, I get it. It's tough, man. It's tough.
He said
Well,
have a minimum weight. Have a minimum weight. But yeah, okay, you do that, but then that takes him a couple of days to figure that out. Then
but no,
then
that's
what's the
like
what's the
You
okay, but
next
think
to
let's
do?
say
Ryan
this.
Mitchell ain't gonna fuck everybody off with a minimum weight?
No, we were
He'll meet
talking
the
about
minimum weight, and then he'll fuck everybody up. That's
we were
what'll happen.
talking about doing this, but like, what do you do at Yellow Belly where they don't have a scale? Do I?
You
So
got
you
to
say
bring
I'm
them
gonna?
in.
You're gonna have to
And
say that you're gonna say I'm gonna have to sit there for 4 hours weighing
no,
everybody's car? Like,
nope. What's crazy is you're not even thinking about the logist of how and even the weights would work. You would have to weigh every car, every pass at the end of the
exactly.
pass. Not at the beginning of the day, because I promise you, I'm not going to weigh the same.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is like
I
at
Depends on
Yellow
how
Belly,
big of a shit I take.
you know,
right.
like at Yellow Belly, you're gonna have somebody on the return road with a set
Every
of
car,
scale, like, and
every
then
single
you're
car,
gonna have to jack up every car and put scales underneath them, and like you're
every
talking
car.
about 7 or 8 hours worth of work.
It would never happen.
It
It
would
never
never
happen in
work.
our type of racing. The
No,
no
Yeah,
prep
well,
scene, the outlaw tracks that
no.
we go to, half of them don't got electricity at the big end.
Right,
right.
I mean, it
Yeah,
just
right,
ain't gonna happen.
right.
We'd have generators down there and scales and shit. It just
yeah,
don't
it's not
happen.
gonna work.
And
Like
I've seen
what?
that comment for 2 years, and it's
I
not
mean,
gonna
fuck.
work.
What do you
It
do?
can't.
Bring in what do you do? Bring in Dale Earnhardt's fucking NASCAR crew to fucking lift these cars up and put scales underneath them? Like,
Yeah, now I think you can even rent you can rent like a portable scale where they can run through. But I mean that's even more money that you got to
yeah,
add.
you're probably talking 5 or 10 grand to do that.
Yeah.
I hope it's not that much, but yeah, I don't even want to get into having to weigh shit. I think we're on the right track. 28, anything goes, because Yeah.
Oh, and then there'll be people
just gotta
complaining
let 'em run away with it.
that. There'll be people complaining about oh, it's a 28. He's too
Yeah.
fast.
But I mean, it's the same thing. If you go down to a 26, it's only a matter of time before they figure that out, and they're going
And you
just
get
as fast.
Trevor to come down there, and he'll fuck everybody up because that's
That's what
all
I'm
he
saying.
runs. That's the biggest tire he can get on this car.
And that's what I'm saying. There,
Yeah.
it'd be a matter of time before somebody was running the numbers that they're running on 28s on the 26. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But you ain't got to worry about Trevor. He'll probably
on a
fucking
26 all the time,
yeah. That's big as they stock firewall.
bro.
I mean the stock
Bro.
fender wells. It's 240 SX. I mean 26, I
Bro, I'm
think big as
telling
he
you,
can get. And his,
I'm
I
on
don't
my
think his
happy
shit's
shit.
cut up.
I'm getting out of here. My ass is numb as can be, boy.
I sit on
Damn.
mine every day. Get over it,
Mo
bitch.
done got hold
Hey,
of it, huh?
we'll go over the details one more time
No.
and tell everybody what's going on. Oh, look, Happy's back in the game.
I'm
Mama
back.
had to come drive.
Oh, my
for him.
mouth started going crazy, man. I X'd out and all kinds of shit. I got a warning.
Oh boy.
He had to have the.
Yeah,
he
you
had
have
to
to worry
have
about Trevor jump. Yeah.
tech support had to come save him.
No shit. Hold on, we're looking at a black screen right now. I got shit going on everywhere.
All
What
them
in the
damn,
hell?
all them damn porn sites bringing up viruses.
No shit.
Hey, run
Damn
them the
it.
details again, Poland. I'm getting out of here. I'll see y'all soon. See you Saturday, baby.
Later,
Later.
homie.
Bye.
Yep. So Saturday, short and sweet. $25 general admission, $50 VIP. VIP gets you on the starting line access. There is a limited VIP parking, and that's on Yellow Belly. I believe they're charging 50 for it. I'm not sure. There's only what are there, Limpy? 26 spots or something like that.
It's well worth it.
Yeah. I
26
think so.
or 32. It's right by the fuel shed, right by the driver's meeting. We'll do driver's meeting at 5 o'clock straight up. Right after that, we're going right into eliminations with little gangsters. So when you come register, you're going to write your name on a chip. I'll have that QR code that you scan, put you into the group so you can get all the updates and details. All of that will be there. I'll post as soon as the last pair goes down of each class. I'll go do chip draw. We may go live on the Small Tire Gangsters page to do that, and then I'll post the pairings in the group chat from there. Any objections or protests need to be done before the burnout. You do a burnout, it's locked in. Limpy makes all the final rules calls, cross, finish line, cross, or start line. So that's pretty much it.
Get some wisdom.
Oh, good Lord, no. Man, when I was in the hospital, that dude messaged me and was like, I got this stuff. It'll have you out of the hospital in 10 minutes, and sent me all these links and shit. This man was trying to make me order shit from Taiwan, and I don't know what the hell he had going on.
Hey, that's a good idea right there, Paula.
Yeah, I'll put the pairings on the page as well.
Yeah.
So
That's a fact. Hey, we need to introduce Eason to Jeff's girlfriend's mom. Oh,
What's the best channel to watch the race on YouTube?
ooh. I'm done. What G2K is coming, so I know he'll be there.
I don't know if Joseph's gonna go live or not for me or
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
I'm sure he'll probably be there. TSV Motorsports will be live. They're always there at the gut. Murda on Twitch. I've talked to a couple of different ones. The guy that actually runs the Lookout page and all that now, I believe he's coming. He's probably going to go live from the Lookout page.
That's a good question too.
Yes, I only pay. That's any of my races. Only one person gets paid. I don't care what y'all decide to split. I don't care what any of that is. That's handled between the two drivers. I'll pay one person.
Doug. Possibly.
So yeah, I pay one person.
Have you guys ever had that happen? Two
One-
guys come up in the finals and not want to race it at all. Just say, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're done. We're going to load up."
Yeah, it's it happens quite a bit. You know, there's some pretty big teams here in
Yep.
Texas, and sometimes you'll get the teams that get down to the finals and they just want to split and go home. Which there has been a few cases where it's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm ready to go home at that point.
Right.
But
That's different.
I've been saying it since before the small tire gangsters, the last one. You're there to do one thing, and that's to pay the baddest motherfucker on the property. And that's what I aim to do. I'm not no splits, no. I don't care if you're teammates and you got to run. I mean, and not just we're not pushing cars with golf carts down. Like you're gonna physically start and run the cars, and somebody will get paid.
Yeah. No, I agree. And at the end of the day, like we had said before, we're all entertainers, and all the racers are entertainers.
Right.
And you're there to to put on a show. Not only are you there to race and win, but you're there to put on a show for the fans.
Right.
And the racers got to think about that. Imagine watching a movie and you don't get the ending. They cut it 15 minutes short.
Imagine going to like a WrestleMania. You pay $200 for a WrestleMania ticket or whatever. You watch all these matches and you get to the main event for the championship.
And they said, no, we ain't gonna fight.
Nah, I don't feel like it. I'll pass.
It's just you can't do that.
Right.
I'm glad y'all got that rule too. Oh shit!
The
man has spoken.
You know what I'd like to see
this weekend?
168. I would like to see Ryan versus Justin if they would have both ran this weekend, because I think that would probably been a good race.
It would have been. It'd been exciting.
Damn! So Ryan on the small tire, Ryan on a small tire, and Justin on a big tire.
Yeah,
I think that would have been a good race.
It would have been exciting. I wonder if because that was still unofficial. There wasn't no timing system up there, then when he ran that. But I do know that the track, and what's crazy is, and this is a story from Billy Fields, which his family has owned Brown County since way back in the early 90s or 80s. The guy that originally built Justin's car had a pro mod in the 90s that set the track record. That was a crazy story that Billy Fields told me this weekend up on stage. And that track mile an hour record was 168 back in the 90s from a pro mod, a legitimate pro mod. But supposedly the guy that built that car had cars back then there. I was like, damn, man, that's pretty cool.
Well, and I think Justin's fixing to surprise a lot of people. So
I do too. I mean, we talk about it all the time. Like, the dude's very smart, very talented.
He puts in the work. I mean, there's probably nobody that tests more than. I mean, that dude's testing every night of every week. Like it's crazy.
That's Ryan's success too. People think these guys just show up to these tracks and are successful and go right down through there and kill it. No, like what they do leading up to these events, it's ridiculous.
Right.
We're renting tracks. We're going to the street. We're doing whatever the hell it takes.
And that's the thing is you see half of it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Y'all think y'all get a behind the scenes. Like that's probably not even 50% of what really goes on.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Sitting there reading comments.
Oh.
Haven't
heard anything.
You'll know if he shows up.
That's
how I feel. That's how I feel. Yeah.
I mean,
if
that's
he shows up. He shows up. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
That's one of the things. Like I'm as a promoter, I've seen others be in people's inbox and ask them if they're coming, and they use that to promote. To try to push and bring more people and whatnot. That's not me. I mean,
Me too.
Because at the end of the day, if he says, like, take Justin for example, I'm going to come, and he goes to start his car and put it in the box, and the rods fall out the bottom of it, then not only me, but he's going to be a shitty person because these people, I've spent, it happened at War in the Woods. Me and Tom had people messaging us when we said we weren't going to War in the Woods. Oh, well, I took off vacation and we were coming to see y'all, this. Like, it just wasn't in the cards. Like, I couldn't go up there, come back on Tuesday, and try to put a race on 72 hours later. Y'all know how it is during race week. There's so much shit that has to be done. Like, I can't take it from 60 hours to 72 hours and just think that everything's going to go smoothly.
Yeah. It is what it is. That's how I've always said. I'm not begging nobody to come. If they want to come, they want to come. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever rolls through the gate at that time.
Yeah, he's right, and
Exactly.
that's like
Exactly.
that's everybody's issue right now. I mean,
So
it's
I mean, before
ridiculous.
I got on this live feed, I was on the phone with Can2. Can2's been busting ass trying to get his motor back together. He had to buy a whole new block from War. He windowed his block at War in the Woods.
Yeah,
Yep.
He got a new block, got the crank.
still down.
He can't get push rods
Yep,
from
been all
nobody.
summer.
He had a company said, "Oh, we'll have them to you in a couple weeks." Yada yada yada. They called him a couple days ago, and he just can't. They can't get them. They can't get the materials to make them, so there ain't nothing he can do. And that was one of the ones that I was worried about. That dude can radial too. Like that was who I was worried about coming to take this 5K bounty on both races.
Sure.
Because he has the potential to win a no prep and put radials on it, make a bar change, and go way faster on a radial.
Yep. Now, are you guys doing 28s only on Saturday in the small tire deal, or are you 29.5?
It's 29.5.
Okay.
So, and there's some other stuff that made that reason, but that'll be talked about at a later date. Just didn't want to have to make it hard on people to swap back and forth and do different
Sure.
things, and especially at Yellow Belly, there's no concrete. It's all in the gravel. Like you have guys out there in the heat of the day trying to make adjustments and all of that, and it didn't make sense to do it.
Right. No, I
So,
get it. Well, I mean, and that's the small tire down there, anyways. It's 29.5. It's always, yeah. I mean, that's been a thing.
right.
So I mean, I get it. It'd probably piss off a lot of people to change.
Well, see, and with our first multi
You
gangsters,
know?
it was 28s. Anything on 28s. After
Gotcha.
this, it'll probably go back to 28s. Like, I mean, I know that's Limpy's rule and all of that, but I just think 28s makes for better rate. It makes it more competitive, in my opinion.
Yeah, and at this day and age, everybody's still crying about the 28.
Yep.
So what's a small tire? It depends on where you are, people. It depends on what part of the world you're at.
And
Yeah.
I don't think there's any benefit to run a 29 at Yellow Belly. I really don't. I mean, you're dragging more circumference around in a circle. That's just my opinion.
Uh-oh. Tell us where it hurt you. Tell us where it touched your pee-pee at.
Tell them.
Tell us where it touched your pee-pee at. Just let me know. You can let me know in the comments down below. I've been saying that on my whip react goes. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that's always been,
it'll be
small
an
tire
argument
down that way.
Right. And that you've got people that lean. I mean, you can tell people the sky is blue and they're going to argue with it that it's purple. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to agree on everything. We all know that.
Well, that's like the question is the earth flat or is it round?
Yep.
I got in this discussion the other day with somebody.
Oh, I don't even want to get in. I'm not in the conspiracy theory. Well, I'm in the conspiracy theories, but I'm not into that fucking.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Egg shaped.
Egg shaped.
Shit.
Oh shit.
So that aerial photo that we are from the outer space photo we see that's fake then.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I have this conspiracy page that I follow on Facebook, and they had me tripped. If I was high as hell, they had me tripped out the other night because it said the first man on the moon, and it's like, okay, well, who's taking the picture?
Right.
There was all these different like the history things that shit had me tripped out.
There's so much of
Happy?
that shit.
Oh
yeah. Yep. Is it any good?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I seen 660 TV on here earlier. He hooked me out with some good stuff. I don't know I can't remember who hit me with this one, but watermelon gelato.
It's fire.
Man, it put me to sleep at lunchtime.
Hell yeah.
I see the on tilt racing thing.
Yeah, he's sponsored.
Yep. Chuck.
Over here somewhere. Did he finally make it?
He did?
Yeah. Okay. He finally made it. Yeah. And then you got
he made it on Saturday.
Happy Dance Studios as well.
Oh my God, man. Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he made it finally. He pulled in. He got there before drivers meeting on Saturday. But he had a good day. He set up all of his stuff. I mean, he had a rough time getting there, man.
I don't know if he made it. I think he almost made his winnings back from that he lost
from gambling.
On gambling to what he lost on
Yeah.
on the trip here.
The trip, yeah.
Yeah. He said it cost him $1,100 extra. And I know we were me and Limpy was sitting on the wall, sitting there bullshitting with him. I was gambling a little bit. He was gambling with some people. And in a matter of a few minutes, he was $800 up.
Yep.
So, I mean, he
Yeah, he was
made,
like, I'm almost there.
yep.
So
He
I mean,
got a
that's
lot of
like,
it back.
hey, I cleared 2,800 in 2 rounds this weekend
Wow.
with the Kraken, like that. So he raced. There's a camp called down here. They're the Crux. They're out of Arkansas, and they
Oh,
run all the 490 stuff. Kraken drew their S10 first round, and they win all the 490 shit.
oh,
And they gave me 3-1 odds. And I literally had the headset on, and I told Steve, "Hey, don't go into that beam yet." And I turned around and just bet, 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 bet. I took every bet I could find, and
Damn.
Steve won that one, and then he drew their Camaro the second round, and I took 2-1 on all. They gave me 2-1 on all of those.
Damn, man.
So
Limpy, how far away are you from DFW? He is DFW, Victor.
the airport, or
yeah,
He is DFW.
I'm actually in the W part of, I guess if you want to call the west side, because I'm in the west part of Fort Worth.
yeah,
But it's like when people say, "Oh man, yeah, I just love Dallas," I'm like, "Yeah, I'm glad somebody does, because I don't. I live in Fort Worth.
yeah,
I live on the other side of town."
yeah.
DFW Airport, I'm about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So, and that's
Uh-oh.
Tom didn't say anything. He actually did a giveaway a while back for somebody to drive Magic Johnson, and the
Yep.
guy that won it was supposed to fly out several months ago, and I think he had a death in the family or something, couldn't make it. He's flying in Thursday, going to make some test passes in Magic Johnson, and he'll be driving it in Cheap Street
That's
at
cool.
Small Tire Gangsters. So
That's cool, man.
he's actually a pilot for the Air Force.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yep.
Yep. So
That's
I
cool.
think that'll be pretty cool. Make some good content and stuff like that.
Yep. That is awesome.
Cody, you better
Great progress.
stay your raggedy ass at home. I'll off the trailer in your ass.
So hey, how bad was Futch riding y'all, talking smack?
Good Lord. Well, Futch, I believe we got in a Grom accident or something, and Futch was pretty quiet this weekend. He was actually pretty quiet and stayed to himself. Now, Funky Town,
Oh,
good
Shit.
Lord,
yeah, boom in your
no.
ass.
That man, I guarantee you, I heard him say, "It's a setup. It's a setup,"
Oh boy.
about 47 times.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
Every time Funky Town get hit dead off in his ass, it was a setup.
Set up. Oh,
I seen a dude put crackhead. Was crackhead car there?
Yeah. Yep. That
That's a
car is
bad
bad.
dude.
That
That's a
car is
bad bitch, man.
they really fucked the money off because he should have won the small tire deal and he red lit in the second round. I think he went like 002 red or something.
Damn. Happy I spent $400 this weekend on a bracket race. How in the hell you spend $400 bracket racing? Bow back to the finals? Damn it, man.
what do you say?
So you spent $400 at a bracket race this weekend. Either you bought new tires, fuel, food for everybody. I don't know what the hell you done, man.
He went up to the concession stand and said, "I got this, Bill. It'll be all right."
You know, and I asked a question earlier about buying back into the main event. That's kind of been something that's some people's been talking about, other people and stuff. But I was just curious your all's thoughts on that too. Like,
So I've done a few races where it has happened.
yep,
Because some of these guys, man, they travel thousands of miles to get here. I got a guy coming from Canada, 1,800 miles. He left today to get down here
damn,
with a car and everything. If you lose first round, you just drove 1,800 miles. So I kind of see the give at least everybody 2 passes at the track.
But you give them their own separate race.
And that's why
that's my thought.
the last few races that I've done, I've given the option in the drivers meeting. Do you want to do a first round buyback or a second chance race after second round? so that way you get as many cars as possible. A lot do it after first round, and it's really just the first losers at that point. So you do it after you started after second round, and then that, in my opinion, that gives you your cool down time when you get into the later rounds, and you've got that 30 minutes or so of everybody trying to turn their shit around. You can run your second chance race in between there, and you've got nonstop action going all the time.
Sure, exactly. I don't think it's right. If you lose, you're out for the main pot.
Well, and see,
I mean, that's just.
But
I've seen it make big pots,
right?
But also,
if you lose,
if you lose and you buy back, I've seen the dude that you don't even have to. You can just pay one buy-in and start second round.
Yeah,
sure.
You got to put first round. I'm like, but you ain't got to buy double the money to get in.
Yeah.
So if you buy in, say $200 and then you lose, you got to put in $400 to get back in.
Well, see, I've seen a lot of people doing that. I've seen a lot of people doing that lately. They just buy into the second round because they're not going to put the abuse on their car because parts and all of that. It's
not
so
you,
hard.
Jumper. Not you, Jumper.
Yeah. Tony Lee.
Yep. I know Tony. That's he gave me the $5.
Yeah.
He's from the other side of the world.
Yep.
Trevor. He's from the other side.
Damn.
But I kind of like
all of them.
I seen a race that they did it at. I don't remember where it was at, but they did first round buybacks, but it was double the buy-in. So it was a $200 buy-in. You had to pay $400 to get back.
The way it should be.
I mean, that's the way it should be if you're doing a race like that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I like that idea because it does build up the pots and it gives everybody a second chance. But at the same time, I have seen where the guy has lost, bought back in, and then went and won the whole deal. Right. Speaking of Fudge, at one of his races last year, I seen it go completely south, like fist fight over this stuff because he allowed buybacks at any point in time. Everybody got one buyback. Well, us with the S10, we ran through the whole entire field, lost in the finals, and he didn't want to give us the buy. He didn't want to let us buy back in.
You went, yeah. I mean,
and I'm like, no, you gave everybody the car that's in the finals against us bought back in 2 rounds ago. How was that? We argued and they finally let us race it back. Well, then when we beat that guy, it turned into a full-blown fist fight. And then
so you can nip that in the butt in the beginning.
Right. And then,
like some of that shit just don't make sense.
Right. And then Milk Mama, she, they beat one of the trucks and then blew the motor up second round. Well, that truck bought back in, ended up drawing the milkman's truck. They couldn't even make it to the starting line. He went to win the whole deal, and all hell broke loose. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
There's too many variables that can happen to let shit like that slide.
But also, if you're buying back in any round, then y'all should have been able to buy it back in because the finals is a round.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's the final round.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've talked to Kraken about this. They did one at Little River. It was probably a year or so ago that they allowed buybacks like that. And him and Boosted went 12 rounds that day before they finally, I think Boosted ended up winning the whole deal. But they made 12 rounds. I think there was 20 or 30 cars, something like that. It was like they did double the rounds basically because they were allowing all these buybacks.
I just think just do your own as Jeff and them call it, a porta pot race, which is a
second chance.
Yeah, it's your second chance, and take after because I think this past weekend we had, I think there was 30 something in the
5 or 6.
Because they run all of Friday night and then they start second chance on Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
They run first and second round, and then you go, and that's what I mean. I think after 2 rounds, if you've got 50 cars, you know what I mean. You've got another 25 or 30 that can go
into
that.
Makes a badass race.
Right. Most of these small tire races don't have 20, much less 30.
Yep.
In a normal race.
It paid good money. It paid like $5,000.
Yeah, and I think Jeff and them put another 500 or something on top of it too. So.
And they had a sponsor, so
yeah,
I mean, it was right It was 5,000. He made it
Yep.
5,000 even for
And I
35 cars at 100
and I
bucks a
think
piece.
you'll see a lot more of that coming in the near future. You know, you'll have on the flyer there'll be second chances races with $1,000 on top, or
Without a doubt.
that's the move over a buyback. You know, a lot of these guys, they test and test and test and beat the shit out of their stuff, and they don't want to have to go all these extra rounds. I mean, you do a
Yep.
buyback, you're starting first round all over again after 2 hours of racing.
Yeah.
Very true.
I just like the buyback or the second chance. And
Yeah, Steve, Billy won second chance at Warren Woods. That was $5,000. And then to win it was 25,000 plus a transmission, plus some gift cards. Yeah, injectors. I mean, it was probably like you said, $35,000 to win that event.
Well, and I think that's going to be a lot more too, is that money's getting so tight on a lot of these companies and things like that with all the shit that's going on in the world, that you're going to see a lot more products being given away. You know, like Nitrous Express, they do put a little bit of money on top of a lot of these races. But it's gotten to the point now where we can afford to give out 5 or 6 bottles or whatever the case may be over $1,000 or $2,000. Like it just, you know, I think you're going to see a lot more of that with even the bigger companies.
And speaking of that, the trophies at Warren Woods was badass with that special logo on the bottles. They were sick.
So, and that's something that, you know, we were trying to be different with that, with the custom labels and all of that. And we're actually fixing to start offering those for everybody. You can pay $50 for a design fee and $20 a label, and anybody can get it.
Hell yeah. That's cool. It's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's,
because they turned out badass, man. They looked great. They really did, man. People were really happy with them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Should be only one buyback or make it a double. Nah, you just can't buy back into a race. It just burns me. I don't know. That's just me.
Could you imagine? Okay, so say this. Let's just take like baseball, for instance. It's a World Series is 7 games, right? Imagine that a team wins 3 of the games. It's 3-0. And they got to win 1 more. They win that 4th one, and then that other team says, "Oh wait, we'll give y'all $10,000 to let us play again." That shit just don't work like that.
It just don't.
Like it just doesn't make any sense to do.
To me, it just don't work in drag racing. I ain't never seen John Force lose in the first round and come back and win the event.
Right.
It just don't happen. You know,
right.
Like it just don't happen.
Those are multi-million-dollar teams. You know what I mean? Like they have the money to do whatever they want to do, and it's, you know, it's who the baddest man is that day.
Yep. I'm sitting here reading these comments, man.
Oh shit! What to click on?
Yep, the guy said he needs labels. He'll pay. Yep. The labels were badass too for Warren Woods. If people didn't see them or get a chance to see them, they were trick. Each class got a bottle, and it had the class and everything on the bottle. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the white 2JZ from this weekend. That was a badass car. It's a
Did it go
buddy
out?
of mine.
Was it 4th round or 5th round?
He made it down to 8.
So okay,
so he was in the quarters, quarterfinals.
I got you
with a 2JZ, and that was a badass car. It was rolling. I think that's one of the very first imports that's ever ran at Warren Woods in Small Tower. And that was his first no prep event he'd ever been in. There was a lot of firsts, a lot of Warren Wood virgins. I love seeing it, especially that 16-year-old kid. I touched on it early in the beginning of the show. Before a 16-year-old kid to come in there, and he went rounds in second chance. He got beat first round and went a couple rounds in second chance. That was badass.
Yeah, his sponsors were mom and dad.
Mom and dad. Like, I love it.
I've seen that on the tech card that you posted. That, I mean, that's
what they put on it. Like that was from them, man. Like that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. A lot of people, and I heard people bitching. They was like, man, I don't know about a 16-year-old kid. I think they should at least be 18. And the kid's got his license. Like, what the hell does it matter? Like, I want to have my boy in a car by 12. I can rent the track and go out there and let him run. Who gives a shit? I mean, like, just get him making passes. I want to see him be badass one day, better than I ever was.
Well, see, and there's a guy that lives around here too that he street races and stuff. His son's 13 or 14, and he's got him making passes on the street.
I love it.
Yeah, like it's wild.
Dude, I love it.
You sure?
Oh gosh, what are we doing?
Damn, I look meaner than some of bitch.
Oh,
Golly.
frowning bastard!
Man, where in the
Nah,
hell that come
you
from?
meanie.
Hey,
You look like
Damn.
you look like that old dude that talks that the old
hey,
man.
that's his face when he's got the red dragon.
No shit. Damn, I don't know.
That's what I should name that. Red Dragon Dance
God.
Studio. Red Dragon
Where in the
Dance
hell they
Studio.
got that picture from? I was meaner than a motherfucker in there.
You look like
Damn,
old.
I'm pissed.
You, you look
Holy
like what's the
shit.
old dude that has the old Grant the mean puppet?
The puppet, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you know what I'm talking
damn
about.
it.
Oh, the old.
Gosh, damn, I don't know where the hell they found that one at. I was
You know,
mad as
like
a
this, then you
motherfucker.
go,
Oh,
bam.
Holy shit, man.
Jeff Dunham was his name. Wait,
Jeff Dunham,
Yeah,
yeah.
yep, that's
yeah,
it. That's it,
The
man.
I don't remember. I don't
the
remember
that
the puppet's
oh
name.
the meal meat.
Damn,
Was somebody
Oh,
say it in there?
I was
No
mad
man.
as hell.
You-
Damn it.
Bam.
No shit.
Look at.
That's funny, man.
You look like you're ready to lay the gavel down on somebody.
Gosh, I was pissed. There was some serious shit going on there. I don't know what it was, but it was serious. Oh, see, that's the I'm putting my 16-year-old grandson, or
Walter, yeah, that's
16,
Walter.
big block pro charge Chevelle, small tire. Car be done this winter. I love it, man. That's awesome, dude.
and that's what we try to do. Like with the Nitrous Express stuff, we've got a few sponsors that when we send them new bottles or new things like that, we tell them to give their old stuff to a younger generation, bring other people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing man, I was pulling for a kid this weekend, like I don't have any favorites. I try and be as biased as I possibly can because everybody's my buddy out there. But man, when you see a 16-year-old kid, I was like, come on, man,
Yeah. And I
damn,
mean, like,
it was cool.
so the kid that won the Extreme Little Hitters deal this weekend, 17 years old, drives a big block third gen,
Damn.
cool as a fan. Like you can't fake. Straight
And he
face.
won?
He won the whole deal. I mean, and
Oh
just
man,
he's.
that's
I mean, and
badass.
he's running 460s, 470s. Like literally 17-year-old kid, and he just. I mean, he had some adversity and some things that were going on. Kept a straight face, cool, calm, collective. Got in the car and was literally knocking people's heads off on the tree all night long.
That's awesome, man. So badass, dude. I love seeing that shit. You get them saltines down in a minute, shit. Hell no. We actually did it at War in the Woods. I went to the camper and got a whole sleeve of saltines and brought them down. We had a bunch of the girls say, "Oh, that ain't shit. I can do 6 saltine crackers." Bullshit. They're lucky to get 3. We sat
Hell,
there and
hell,
done it.
hell, we already know. Hell, they already got lockjaw within the first 3 minutes anyway. So shit, they ain't gonna do shit in a
6
minute.
crackers. Oh, shit. Couldn't nobody do it. Jasper thought he could do it. He couldn't do it. Couldn't. I mean, it was pretty comical. Couldn't nobody do it.
Yeah.
The younger one from Michigan, Caden, was rolling this weekend for his first time there. Yeah.
Somebody says that the 17-year-old drives as a crackhead.
Yeah, that's
Really?
right. Ty Crook, he's 17. I think he's 17.
He drives crackhead.
It.
And that
And
car.
they put him in a hot rod. I mean, that's
Mhm.
probably a 394 old car, I'm sure. I mean, at least in that area. I mean, that's a bad.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I've watched tons of videos of that car.
And
I've
that
been
dude,
trying
and I
to
mean,
keep up with the Grudge thing.
that dude is beat, some of the baddest motherfuckers on the radio, like Ryan
Damn
McCain.
right.
Like, they literally call him a trained sniper because he just obliterates people on the tree, and he can drive. The kid can drive.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
forgot
the
about
race
that.
go down with him and Jason X too?
Not
That was
yet.
last year.
No.
Last year they ran. Oh, they ran. I seen it on video.
Yeah, that was last year. They were supposed to race at Jake's race, and
This year.
Jason X did a big ass wheelie against
Yep.
his first Grudge race and busted all kinds of stuff on his car. So JR ended up paying the punk out.
Gotcha. Kangas, you can do 6 crackers however the hell you want to. You can do them 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 6 at a
All
time.
6 time.
You ain't gonna swallow them, some of the bitches, in a minute. I promise you, it ain't gonna happen, dude. They turn to concrete. It takes all the moisture out of your mouth. You got this big glob in your mouth. It takes 2 or 3 minutes to try and
I'm
swallow.
surprised old fucking fist pumper ain't get him down. He's used to having globs in his mouth.
Poor guy.
Damn.
Poor
I
guy.
remember when I was in high school, what was it? Drink a gallon of milk.
Ain't gonna happen.
And yeah, I
And
watched
not
people.
puke.
I watched people projectile vomit.
Oh yeah, Jeff was wanting to do that too this weekend. He was wanting to go buy some milk and give it to people if they wanted to try it.
No.
Tell you what, Sherman was showing out this weekend too.
Hey, that car's
Bad
So
son of a bitch.
I have the video from when he raced Kraken, and that thing, like, I have the GoPro footage, and
It's bad.
dude, I've got the in-car footage, and Steve was grabbing every button, handle, steer, everything possible, and there wasn't anything he could do.
He did 53. I did minute 53. Oh shit.
Yeah, Sherm's car, it's a badass hot rod. You know,
Jasper
and it's
used to
brand new.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing is he was rolling with the C10. He was just he had too much weight.
Yeah, I bet you're right, Burrito.
Hey, I watched multiple people do this, and they get the Happy. They get a red dragon going on. They
Ain't gonna happen.
cinnamon.
Dude, I've seen it.
Soon
It
as they
shit comes
cough,
out your nose, comes out your ears. You got cinnamon everywhere, man.
You know what?
Ain't
Next
gonna
one,
happen.
the War in the Woods that they do at the first of the year next year, I'm gonna bring like 15 of those hot chip challenge, and we'll see who really got it.
We had a hot sucker this year.
Yeah.
It's
They had
called Devil's Toe.
the Devil's Toe this weekend.
And wouldn't nobody try it. Like, it's supposed to be that supposedly that hot chip ain't got shit on this sucker. Like, just a piece of, and it's big. I mean, it's a big piece, but if you just break a piece off, the guy's like, I'm telling you, like, you're gonna be fucked up. Yeah. The deal is just to put the sucker in your mouth for 5 minutes. And I ain't putting that thing.
I ain't put that thing. I'll probably rot my teeth out. It'll rot a tooth. The teeth.
I've got a buddy that lives in Oak Cliff, and they've been riding around and finding damn homeless people and crackheads. They've been paying them $20 to eat them chips.
To eat the chips.
And it is some of the funniest videos that you will see. Like,
there's a dude in Miami that does it, and I watch him all the time, man. He's actually right now in the Bahamas doing it. He's filming and making content.
Oh shit!
Hey, that ain't no lie.
He couldn't do it, man. He was choking. I seen chips flying out of his mouth, crackers. It just wasn't happening.
I did a reaction to that. I did a reaction to oh god dang, Leatherface's crew down there. That when they did that, when he was live, I just was seeing that, and I was like, that's something I'd react to, and it was pretty good. They're like, it cut off is like, oh, he didn't make it.
Yep.
Do you think that Limpy watch videos of that car crack? It's badass, man.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a badass car.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, so I've been helping a lot with the Jesse James car. They run the 484 class. It's a radial car. They run 484, and they took the fiberglass body off, put a carbon body on it. Like, the car's light.
Oh yeah.
And the numbers that they're running on a fucking radial is insane.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. That's a badass team, man. We used to the last year I raced at No Guts, No Glory in Orlando. They were pitted across from me, and I bullshit with them guys, know, quite a bit. At the time, they still had the Mustang.
Yep.
And cool ass dudes, man. And then I seen they bought the Malibu from down south. Changed the color and shit, and done some stuff with that car too, man. That's a badass team. They got some badass shit. Them boys don't play, and they like to gamble.
Yeah, a lot.
I love it.
I would like to see some of that. And
what was it? A couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago, where he ran the lawyer for $100K, wasn't it? Aside.
Yeah. At Jake's.
They had 2 locked in that night, and after he beat the lawyer, the other dude didn't want no smoke.
Yep, I'm sure. That shit's crazy, and I knew what you was about to say too, because I've brought it up multiple times. I would love to see more of that action in the no prep world. The
Yeah.
problem, like, I know the no prep world started around um, the guys that didn't have as much money to go, that were street racing and on a safe environment. But some of the teams that's got cars out today, and some of the pots that could be probably brought around two cars could be crazy.
Yeah.
Like in the Carolinas, beer money is, Lyle Barnett is a bad dude. They're building a
Right.
brand new car for no prep. Well, you take somebody like that from the East Coast and put them with Midwest, like with Ryan at a track somewhere, the pot that could be built up around a race like that.
We'll see, and that's J.R. Gray with the Jason X car. I was talking to him. I've been talking to him quite a bit about some different things. He's running Nitrous Express stuff now, and he's building a no prep car, and that's what he's like. I want to bring some of the grudge aspect to it. I want to do a race that it's first round call outs only. There will be no chip draw. You have to find a dancing partner in your class, and
I like it.
I really don't care if there's any money on it or not, but there has to be.
But there will be.
Right.
There will be guys that for sure will.
I feel like that right there would put people in the position to bet some money.
I like it.
With just
That's a good idea.
Just first round call outs only, no chip draw at all. If you don't have a dancing partner, you ain't running.
I went to a street race like that one time. I can't remember where I was at, but everybody had to call out somebody first round. They didn't do chip draw.
I like it.
I can't remember where it was. It might have been Austin. I think I might have went down to Austin. I can't remember. Maybe Calabrese did some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, you get guys like J.R. Gray switch over and come to the no prep world. And I know they're looking at it because there's so much money involved in it right now.
Yeah.
We're running for more money over here than the guys are running for on radials, besides the grudge world.
Right.
When you go clash racing, them guys ain't running for that kind of money.
Well, and that's what JR basically was saying, that he runs NHRA Pro Mod. We run more on a Saturday than they do on a whole weekend. Like, I mean, we run for double, triple what they run for sometimes.
Well, I heard I forgot his name. What's the dude on the Dr. Phil? I heard Dr. Phil's getting in the no prep. What do you think about that, Happy?
God. Oh my God, dude. Where in the hell did that picture come from, man? I was thinking hard. Holy shit. Trevor,
Dr. Phil going to run a 3.
man.
Run a 3. What do you think about that, Happy?
Gosh, damn. Damn it.
Holy shit.
Trevor's having a ball.
We're going to have to just start a whole fucking happy meme page.
Gosh, damn, man. Some of the ones made. People are good at that shit.
We got this one.
That one's good.
Y'all know who that is? That's another Canadian. That's maple syrup Mike there.
Sinister performance.
Oh,
less traction, the longer failure time on the imports.
Uh-oh. Cash Happy.
Oh, shit. No shit.
There you go, Trevor. Cash Happy outside. How about that? Money Mike. Cash me outside. Cash Happy outside.
And I really would like to see grudge racing, though, in the no prep world.
Did y'all watch any of that race up in New York?
As much as I could.
I didn't. I
was
busy.
talking to, Kraken pretty much a lot of the time, and he basically said that the GTR up there just fucked the money off. Like he had a number on everybody there, and
I heard he was almost 2 tenths faster than everybody.
That's
because he had them cheater tires on there.
Yep.
Oh man, I don't know, people. I wasn't there.
Yeah, right.
What do y'all think about that with all these new tires that are coming out?
I don't know. Tape measure doesn't lie. Like I said back 20-something years ago, tape measure doesn't lie.
Yep.
But I ain't gonna measure every fucking tire.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I've seen it, heard about it, and heard that you can get sidewalls put on other tires, and I mean I've seen all kinds of shit. I've seen where there were some certain people that was supposedly having sidewalls put on a W.
You ain't even got
They
to do that. You can order a Hoosier with whatever side, whatever tire, whatever marking you want on it.
right.
Mhm.
That's
I mean,
exactly.
I said it.
Yeah, if I wanted Hoosier, I'd call Hoosier and say I need a 30 by 10.5, but I needed to say 28 10.5. They'll make it happen for the right amount of money.
Mhm.
Yep, and that's happened.
Right.
And I mean there has been people got caught with a measuring tape, but fuck. I do like the ideal that Mickey Thompson's stepping their game up, coming out with new compounds.
Yep.
I like that.
Do you think, but with that being said, do you think there's a rim roll coming?
I seen somebody earlier mentioning we should do a 10-inch rim class and a 12-inch rim class.
Because if you stretch a 28 over a 14-inch rim, it's like 11.4,
Yep,
11.5 wide, where a standard is 11.2.
yep. I've got a set of 15 by 15s here with 1-inch backspace that I'm gonna put on my boy's car. But then it makes it so damn hard, it's almost like a radio.
Right.
That rim and tire combo will not work on back of the track or on the street. It just ain't
What's
gonna
his
happen.
name? That one dude from remember that one dude that came from Arizona that uh when I did that race in Houston, the 8 cars that had the pink whatever it was, the turbo car had the big tires on it. We can put
Yeah,
small tires on.
yeah,
He had a 15-inch rim on with
yep,
28s, and he never even tested. He did. I think he said he went and did one burnout on
yep,
the tire and
yep.
got it on there, and then he ended up winning the event, which
That Mopar.
that Mopar, yeah,
Yep,
which he'll be at Small Tire Gangsters this
Yeah.
weekend as well. Uh,
yep.
you know,
I don't. I wouldn't ever put a rule on a rim size personally. I wouldn't. I mean, that comes into play too, where a lot of the guys with Mustangs or stock rear end style cars aren't going to cut their car up. So then you're going to get it down to it's a Mustang class because they can
Mhm.
all fit 10-inch rims. You know
it's a
what I
Right.
fact
mean?
right there. That's a fact right there.
Um, I mean, that's why I feel like if people made stock firewall, stock floor pan rules, it's
Mhm.
going to be a Mustang class.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's hard, man. It's so because I try and think of everything. I mean, I think, dude, I live this shit, and I'm always thinking about ways um, to try and make it more fair for the guys, but it's almost impossible. Like
Right.
you guys doing an index, or guys, I've got a hometown guy here that you run your car throughout the year and he hand picks you in a class. He has weight, like super flyweight, middleweight, heavyweight classes. That's his class. But he puts you in the class that he feels fit. Your experience, your car, your crew, all that plays in factor. Without doing that on just a heads up class,
So
any
that's
rules we put in effect is going to benefit a Mustang.
well, see, and that's how they do it with the hood to hood picnic, like the little gangster or the I just went blank. Little hitters. It's called little hitters and extreme little hitters. They hand pick who goes in those classes. For
Yeah.
they try to look at the competitive level and hand pick who goes where, which then you get into there's a lot of guys there that felt that there was some favoritism being played.
And that's going to happen. You
Right.
have to have such a trustworthy person doing it that everybody likes, that everybody trusts. The biggest thing's trust. And we've had guys all year bitch, oh man, I need to drop down the class. I need to drop down the class. 2 races later, they win.
Right.
Like, see, man, we actually had you in the right. It's so hard. You know,
Yeah.
it's it's hard. And
Yeah.
we have the capability at the track where we run that to look at the timing system and actually really place guys. But then that's not fair either because now we know what these guys run.
Right.
So the girl that works the tire, they cover the screen up. She doesn't know what anybody runs. I mean, we're hand picking on our knowledge. We look at the engine, we look at the combo. I help Charlie out that does that event, but man, it's hard. You always get people's always talking about you. Oh, well, I should be in this, and you all fucked up, and you put me in this class. And it's a pain in the ass, honestly. Like, I mean, it really, and we're doing it for the racers to try and make it more competitive. They're all small tire guys. So I said last month, I was like, all these big tire guys want to race, throw them in there too.
Right.
You know, it don't matter. Why does it matter what your car looks like or what it is? If we're hand picking where you go, shit, bring whatever damn car you got. Don't
Right.
matter. We're picking where you go anyways. You know, I
Yep.
think it'd be fun. I'd like to see small tire cars run some bigger tire cars.
Yeah.
You know, I think I would like to see on a 10.5W though. That would be the biggest tire. I don't want to see them no prep king tires. I'd like to see 33 10.5 like the old 10.5 outlaw stuff.
Well, and I think there's rumors flying through the grapevine. You know, no prep kings next year is supposed to be on 28s. You know, they went from a 36 to a 34. They were supposed to go to a 31 and then to a 28, and they talking about just ditching the 31 and going straight to 28s.
I mean, I could see it. I almost feel like though they're trying to do anything they can do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're trying to do. I'm sure he just got another fucking picture, man.
You know he did. Look
These
how
motherfuckers, boy.
he's red over
Oh.
there trying not to laugh.
Holy shit. That looks good too, man. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
If anybody want to know how Limpy feels right now, there you go.
Hey. Oh shit. It's gonna be. Hold on. It can happen here in a second. Hold on.
You're headed that direction, huh?
Yep.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it goes.
He said Neil Armstrong ain't got shit on me.
I'd watch fucker.
My thing with trying to split the classes up though is just tire size. You know, that's why around here we used to have a really big 26.85, 8.5 inch, you know, width, 26-inch tall. The guys that can't compete on 28, that's a good fit for them. The
Right.
guys that can't fit on a 26.85, put a hard tire on it.
Right.
You know, and
You know,
there's
and then you
really
got them
3
guys
classes.
also. You got them guys that are complaining about this and that and the other. You know, just learn to get faster, people. Test.
Well, and I've said that too, Limpy. Like I'm always like, well, stop bitching and get faster. Some of these guys are blue collar guys that can't afford to make all this shit work. Like they're
Just get in
pushing
where you fit in.
right.
That's my thing. Get it.
Go down
Put
a
a
class.
hard tire. Go down
Go
a
down a
class.
class.
Don't shit. I'd love to, but I don't want people making fun of me when I unload my pro
But
mod
see,
out
I
of the
feel like
trailer and I got a hard tire on it. It's like,
There was
but
quite a few of them this weekend, huh?
I know, man. But then this weekend they ran for $8,500 in hard tire. Man, that
but I
makes
mean,
me like
I feel like
shit.
that's why we're battling with the way with like True Street. Like I feel like True Street's kind of falling off and being dead because you had all these small tire guys that were running LS combos or they were making say 1,400 horsepower, and then you got these big block pro chargers that come in. They can't compete. So
Sure.
they put a full interior back in their car and they go run True Street, but they're running a couple of tenths off of a small tire number and destroying all of these guys that are only making 1,000 horsepower.
Sure.
You
No,
know,
I
you're
get it.
like you say race down, but then that kills that class, and then so on and so. Then you've got the True Street guys that come down into daily driver, and that kills. You got 1,000 horsepower cars whooping up on 600-700 horsepower cars, and so
Yep.
on and so forth. And then those guys got to go hard tire, and it's a domino effect.
That's why my whole thing's always been a tire because the tire is the equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could be a bad son of a bitch on 28. You stick that 26.85 on there and it'll humble you real quick.
Right.
The guys that can't compete there, they need to be on a hard tire and that tire will humble you. Like Callie Nate showed up at oh, I never complain about losing rules. But no pet King Daily Driver was the most twisted rules I've ever seen. Can run a Mickey Thompson, but they expect to be a track hopper that travels and wins every event. Drew a Tesla plan the first round. I illegally used my nitrous kit on a hard tire, which I didn't even have a chance. Tells me Tesla is pure. Yeah, I see a lot of that. Man, I don't get into all the rules. Like I've never even read No Prep King rules. I've
Yeah.
never looked at them, not one time. I don't have a clue what they can weigh, especially like for the fast class. But like I honestly think, oh, for sure, Brian White was rolling. I don't know, and I could be wrong, but I just think a tire is the limiting factor for each speed. You're only going to go so fast on 26.85. You know, I felt like you're only going to go so fast on a hard tire, but this weekend, since the track was better, you know, they was rolling, and it all depends on the surface too.
But I could also, you also say like take somebody like Ryan Mitchell for instance. You put him on a 26, give
He's going to
him
figure it out.
he'll go figure that shit out and he'll fuck everybody up. We all
100%.
know that, like, and
100%.
I feel like there's a handful in the country that would do that exact same thing. Like you limit it to a tire size, they're gonna say, okay, like we'll go do that.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm curious to see how it goes in this part of the country on the 8.5s next year. We just kind of reintroduced it this year. We had a good turnout at KD.
Yep.
We've had a good turnout, you know, at a few events so far. They're doing a lock-in race the second weekend of October on 26 8.5s, and they've already got 16, which that's big. You
Yeah.
know, that's big for just now introducing that tire back to no prep this year. But I think we give it this year. We've got every weekend in the month of October, we got a 26 8.5 race somewhere. Every
Yep.
weekend somebody can go. So I think that's just going to push it for next year.
We'll see,
There's
and
going
that's
to
what
be
we were.
guys over the winter that's going to buy a tire.
We'll see, and that's what we were talking about for next year. April small tire gangsters, is it's going to be most likely there won't be any rule sets. It'll be like anything on a hard tire, anything on a DOT, anything on a 26, anything on a 28, and
I agree.
anything goes.
I
There
agree.
won't be interior rules or dash rule. Like there won't be any of that shit. It'll be specifically anything on a hard tire, anything on a 26,
Yep.
28, and
I
anything
agree.
bigger than a 28, it'll be basically run what you brung.
You guys have any events close to Kansas next year? You go to Kansas, don't you? Limpy?
Yeah, for some Mexico action.
October 28th, H-Town Throwdown is not too far from Kansas this year.
Yeah, I'll be in Missouri, not this weekend, but next weekend, back of the track at the
Is that
Lake George.
Ozarks?
Yeah, they're doing 10,000 backside and I think 5,000 on big tire. I got it right here. Hold on, let me pull it up. Where's it at? Is that it? Nope, that's the trick or treat one. Is that one?
That's
Nope.
Virginia.
October
I know. I
14th.
think I saved it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's on that other. It's on that. Let's try here. Let me see here.
Yeah, no Prep King daily rules, no nitrous kits, only street tires, no cage only, factory turbos or superchargers, but they allow all-wheel drive and Teslas to compete. Yeah, see, I'd kind of frown upon only street tires and then allowing a daily drive. I mean, allowing a all-wheel drive.
Where'd it go?
That's like allowing an all-wheel drive and hard tire.
Well,
Like
that's
you,
I don't
you couldn't.
it sounds like a factory power outer class, but basically,
Is this it? Oh wait, nope,
Oh my God!
wrong one.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
oh god,
yeah, yeah. Small tire, 10,000 to win. Big tire, 10,000 to win. And a driver, all steel, all grass, 155,000 to win.
yeah. So they got 20,000 there for 10, 5, and 5.
25,000.
25.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah! I like it.
Yeah.
Yo, Limpy was
Oh,
good. Probably see you that weekend.
wow.
yep. Uh,
Paul Colin, is there going to be a stick shift class small tire gangster in the spring?
Possibility. We're still kind of waiting to see. You know, our date's already set. We're already working on sponsors. We've got money and stuff like that already coming in, but we haven't decided on all of our classes. Like, I'm probably do 5 or 6 max, and I really want to stick to just the tire size. Like, I feel like that's going to be the most competitive racing we're going to get, and you don't have any of the bullshit.
I agree, man. It's simple. You know, it's.
Well, and that's the thing is these people to trust, like you were talking about trust earlier, you got to be transparent with them. You know, if you've got all these rules and stuff and you let one thing slide, then the next thing, you know, you let somebody slide, they start ice skating, and it becomes it's an issue.
Yeah, then the gray areas. You know, you got the gray areas, and you got 2 seats in the car, and a guy pulls up with a baby seat in it. Technically, it's a seat.
Right.
You got guys where it says door panel, and he put a piece of poster board over it. Technically, it is a door panel.
Yep.
I had a rule, you know, on my True Street that the floors had to be covered, no exposed metal. I mean, he showed up and had beach towels.
Yeah.
Then I look at it, I'm like, man, that's more of a fire hazard. And you know, like, so, I mean, there was some rules on factory dash. Well, a guy had half of one, you know, but it had a factory dash.
Well,
and
see, I ran into that rule a few races ago that I did. It said it must have you must have a dash in the car. He pulls up, the other guy starts protesting before the burnout. They ran to the dude's trailer, grabbed his dash out the trailer, stuck it in the passenger seat, and said the dash is in there. Doesn't say it has to. It doesn't say that it has to be where it's supposed to be. You know. So then
they got them on the meth rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that shit gets old. Like, and I see both sides because I used to play that shit in the Grudge world.
Right.
I agree, Carolina squad. I agree.
Can someone help me understand how you can call a glass all stupid alley? And I totally get that, Carolina squad. The only reason they do allow that is safety. Like, that is the only reason.
But see, like in down.
But I get it. Like, all steel, all glass. That some bitch should have a glass windshield in it. It should have a steel hood on it. They allow fiberglass hoods. They allow fiberglass bumpers. Well, that's bullshit. So all you're really saying is the guy got to have steel fenders and steel door. Technically, it should be
steel roof and quarters.
Steel door.
Steel roof and quarters.
They ought to rename the class.
Right. And well, and then so
fenders, knock doors.
The only thing I will say with all steel, all glass is if it's a truck. If the roll bars come out the back window, I could see where you.
I've always had that rule.
It has to be.
Right. You know, like that's
100%.
Right. That's and I agree 100% that it's not all steel, all glass anymore. It's half and half.
And I see the safety aspect on the windshield. Putting a piece of Lexan in it instead of glass. That thing's on its lid. I get it.
But at the same time, I mean, if you're worried about a safety aspect, the driver's side window or the passenger side window can do just as much damage as the front window can.
100%.
Like it's
100%.
So.
And people, there was a lot of talk in no prep on doing an all steel, all glass deal, certain places. But then I look at what the guys are running all steel, all glass in radial. It didn't change anything there. There's 390 cars. You know, there's cars going 390s that fits all steel, all glass.
And I mean, there's all steel, all glass cars down here that, I mean, full interior, still got factory cigarette lighters still work, all of that, and they're running bottom fours. Like, it's insane.
Yep. But that's evolution, and we're not going to stop it. And I've tried figuring out a way to slow it down. It's almost impossible without having an index, without hand picking a class. The best conclusion I can come up with, and I ain't perfect, but I just think a tire size is you just put them on a certain tire and that's it. I think, and I touched on it earlier too on hard tire. I think it'd be neat to see everybody on the same tire, like the exact same tire. But then you're going to have guys that's going to be like, man, I don't want to buy a tire, you know, and then it's going to be hard to force it on them. Well, if you want to run hard tire, you got to be on this tire. Right. You know, we're just going to pick a tire, whatever the hell it may be.
Well, and a lot of these guys are sponsored by certain companies, and they're in their disclaimers, like they're not allowed to run anything else but that brand. You know what I mean? So I can see the pros and cons of doing that.
I think it'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
And I think it would actually help the class. I think there would be guys, because there's so many guys that run a 400 treadwear that bitch about the guys that run the 220.
Right.
And like, I think it would be even level it out more, put them all on one size, one tire, one brand, one everything. But that's rough, man. I want to see a big hard tire race.
Yeah.
100 cars, $300 entry, like the world finals of hard tire. I love watching them hard tire cars run, man. Like this weekend, you get almost 40 hard tires on the property. Such a badass
Well,
class,
so and
man.
so Tom was asking earlier about, I think more or less he was setting it up for, he's asking how many cars are competitive in small tire. Like how many competitive small tire cars are there? And Limpy said 50. You said a handful, went back and forth. We were talking about trying to do small tire gangsters, 75 cars, $1,000 buy-in per car, and we'll put 25K on top. Be $100,000 payday, and you pay back 4 spots. Like
It'd be huge.
Yeah, like I mean, but it's like, in my honest opinion, I don't think there's 75 competitive cars that would be willing to pay $1,000 buy-in.
Where they would do it at is backside.
Yeah.
That's where they would do it at. I've got one plan for next year. I touched on it last week some, but I'm going to try and do that.
Right.
I'm going to try and do a big payout, but it's the guys on the front side. I don't think there's enough that would do it.
Yeah.
How many showed up at Armageddon?
I think there was 47 or 48 cars.
What was the buy-in there?
500.
That's probably about tops.
Yeah.
You know?
And there was, the who's who were there. You know
That
what I
was
mean?
the baddest. That was like the gangster's paradise in that part
Right.
of the country.
Yep.
From what I seen, it had every bear.
Yep. And they were running stupid fast. I mean,
I watched 15 minutes of No Prep Kings and it looked the street and legit as wrestling.
Yep.
Oh man, I haven't actually watched an episode this year.
Yeah, but this guy still watches that show that they fucking dance.
America's Got Talent
or whatever it is.
Damn
God,
right,
man.
that's a badass
with
show.
his mouth open.
You damn right. It's better than No Prep King.
That probably is. I ain't gonna lie. That probably is. I ain't gonna lie. It probably is.
I just don't. I just don't get into it. I don't know.
I'm into live feeds and YouTube and Pornhub.
Yeah, because we're picking what we want to watch there. We don't have to watch it. Like we pick what we want to watch.
See,
that's the best thing.
My problem is I'm too picky. Next thing I know, I'm on page 62.
Same way. Same way, man.
Yeah.
Got to have a great thumbnail. Got to have a great thumbnail to catch my eye and my little.
You got to have a eye catcher there.
Yeah. Some of it might be short, but it's skinny.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, Gabe, you're very, it's very true. 177 cars showed up with $1,000 buy-in. I think
well, to come up short, but still, man, that was a badass race.
It was ridiculous.
And I
that's
think
ridiculous.
I've talked about that. I think the promoter went up and would been up front with everybody.
Everybody would have been fine.
Everybody would have been perfectly cool with
everybody.
it, but it was the way that it was handled that put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. And I think that's why nobody's tried it again since then, because
they've had some that claimed that they were going to do it, but they didn't get very many.
No.
Right.
That's
I think a lot
badass.
of that is because that at the end of the day, like, it was called the Grand Hustle, and everybody got Grand Hustled.
I think the hard part now to try and replicate it and do it again, is just getting everybody's trust.
Yep.
And then to be able to do an event like that, you really need to do lock-ins. And who the hell wants to run that kind of money through some type of Cash App account or Venmo or PayPal? who in the hell wants to pay taxes
Well,
on
and that's like right
$200,000?
now. I've been dealing with it for 2 weeks now. My bank account's been locked up because of Cash App. Like I was running waffles and stuff, and my bank account locked my shit down. I mean, I've had to verify identities, and I mean, I've had to go to the bank in person, take mail, take birth certificates, the whole nine.
A big race of that nature would have to be planned well in advance. And when you see these people at other tracks, you take their cash. You've got their name. You give them a receipt that that they've paid. I mean, it'd have to be some official shit. You're just not
Right.
sticking cash in a bag. But yeah, and that
That's how
happens
that's how
too.
Jeff likes to pay people. He likes to pay with bags of cash.
That's
Yeah.
right. I mean, that's the only way to do a race like that. But you'd
Well,
have to
see,
get everybody's
that
locked
was
in leading up to it in
that
cash.
was the only downfall of Armageddon. They got paid checks at the end of that.
They got paid checks.
They had to fill out tax forms and the whole nine. Like that was every Nate and them can tell you that everything at Thunder Valley that you pay cash going in the gate, but when you get paid, you filling out a 1099 on your way out the door.
So you're paying double taxes. People don't understand that.
Yep.
You're paying
Yeah.
double taxes.
So
Yep.
you win 10 grand, you paying double taxes on that money. Like it's like that sucks.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
Cash is
So,
king, people. Cash is king.
It
and
is.
I don't know. I mean, didn't throw anybody under the bus or anything like that, but that was a massive race. There was a lot. I mean, that's big buy-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, some of them guys have. I mean, I'm not just justifying or anything, but some of them got businesses and they can write that shit off. But still,
Some
why
guys
would you?
don't.
Why should you have to?
Yeah.
If you pay with cash, you pay everything with cash.
You
Blah
get
blah
paid in
blah.
cash.
You get paid
And then see
cash.
that's my problem with it. Like if I would have went into Armageddon or somewhere like that, and I can swipe my credit card to pay for my ticket, to pay for my armband, I don't really have any problem with it. But y'all want all cash at the gate, but then want a 1099 everybody on the back door. Like that's foul to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, really
You ain't
fast.
far off. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen it happen, and I did see one time it happened at a race, but it was like a free entry deal, and the sponsors put up 20 grand to win.
Message me.
Well, the sponsors, when it was sponsor money, they were writing it off. So there
Mhm.
had to be paper trail throughout the whole thing, and it had to be paid in cash and it had to be taxed. And I kind of understood it then, but that should have been upfront. I think
Yeah.
if it's upfront, when you get surprised with a piece of paper instead of a stack of cash, then you're kind of like that'll leave a sour taste in your mouth right there. But if
I,
it's up front, then people can pick and choose. Hey, do I want to go? That's the thing with all the races these days. Like a lot of people get mad and frown upon it, but really I feel like it's giving people options.
yeah.
I would rather there be a couple of races than none. And there
Yeah.
was a point in time where we didn't have any.
Right.
I do say that we have a lot. There is a lot. We all know it, but it gives people options. Some people want to go race with so and so. Some people want to go race with so and so. And, it gives people options in the same way. If they're up front, hey, we're going to do a 1099. This is a check. Just be up front. Good
Well, see,
God. That's all you
and
have to do.
I've seen it happen at 2 races now that the drivers agreed to a split. They agreed to a split. They run the finals, and then they make the winner fill out the 1099.
You damn right.
And
That split, that guy just got fucked.
homeboy
One of
over
them did.
there, right? Yeah, the winner just got fucked because he's expecting say 10 grand. He's supposed to get 2,500 of it. The winner's got to come out of his pocket $2,500 in cash because he's got a $10,000 check in his pocket.
Yep.
And then he's gonna have to pay taxes and all that. So realistically, he really got a couple grand at best by the time he
Yeah.
pays taxes and everything. Like he
He'd
got
been
less.
better off getting second.
Correct.
Yep.
And that's what I've told Tom from the get go. I've got a money counter with the counterfeit and all that shit. I drop all the buy-ins in the money counter for each class plus whatever's on top. And when we go into that driver's meeting, I know exactly how much money is being paid. on who's doing what, like that 100% transparency across the board will go a long ways.
Damn
I
right.
do the same thing on the street. I'd count
Have
money
to.
right in front of everybody and say,
Yep.
hey, this is how much you're getting paid if it's a good night. That's counting spectator money.
Yep.
I said, you know, you've already paid security. If it's lasts a lot longer, then I might pull a little bit out of the spectator money to help pay extra for security. But you know, you're running for this much money right here. That's the way I've always done it.
Yep. I mean, you have to. I mean, I know there's people that don't, but I'm like, good God,
I just don't.
I don't see how they get away with it, or people even go support them. You know, that's why I keep saying about the options. Some people, I mean, I think there's people out there digging their own holes right now.
Look at last weekend. You know, I think there was 5 races going on. War in the Woods, the ice cream cruise.
Oh, sure.
There was 5 different races going on, and they all had pretty good car counts.
Sure.
You know, people had options to go and do as they wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, and plus the weather's getting better right now too. So
this is race season, so it's packed right now. October slammed. You know,
I think everybody learned their lesson on racing in July and August and all that last year.
Shit, go to the lake.
Yep.
Go to the water somewhere. Lazy River, something.
Yep.
New drivers meeting question: will the winnings be formally taxed? I'm telling you, man, like it's crazy. I mean, we travel and we see a lot of shit, you know, and sometimes we're surprised when we get places. Kind of like, really? You know, I mean, I don't know.
Well, and I get irritated by some of the questions that get asked in a driver's meeting, but then I think back, like conversations like we're having right now, people get fucked all the time.
They do. You have to.
They're not asking the question to be a smartass. It's most of the time it's a legitimate
well,
question.
and then sometimes you tell them, hey man, ask a question. You know, they show you the rules. Well then, all right, cool. You get there and then the fucking rules change.
It's bullshit.
But you know, it's up to you to say something, or fucking you don't like it. I guess
you gotta.
You gotta. Uh-oh.
That Pornhub viruses.
Yeah. He done got a backdoor Trojan rubber hanging out his ass. Oh wait, no, he's back.
Oh, he's
It
back.
must have fell out.
I know. I seen it. I had black screens going across there.
It must have fell out.
But you got to ask everybody every week, like, you got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Please ask now, you know, because we're not going to deal with it later. If you got a question, you better ask now. Or what we've just said, that's the law. And you got to stick to it. You know, you just stick to what you say. That's it. That's all I think a lot of people want. You just do what you say.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, man.
That's just like, you know, in driver's meeting, saying, say like when they say Limpy has the final call, you know, Limpy has the final call.
That's it.
If you don't like it, you don't have to race. I mean, I ain't out to screw nobody, but you know, I'm human. I make mistakes, but you know, I ain't gonna. If you don't like it, then there's some people that don't like me. I could care less, people. There's some people that I don't like, and they could care less.
Right.
But you know, if you don't like something, or if you got a question about something, speak up, say something. If you don't
Just
like
ask.
me, don't show up. You know.
Yep.
And that's why, you know, I made the post the other day, kind of just giving all the rules. You know, don't come protest in between. Don't come mess with me during the middle of a round. If you think somebody jumped or something like that, it'll all be after the round. Like, because Limpy knows last Small Tire Gangsters, we had multiple occasions where people ran up literally to Limpy as he's trying to pull cars in, trying to argue that the other car jumped, or I didn't have time to build boost, or I couldn't do this, or get out of the way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
He's got another meme. Well, I stopped it this weekend too because it aggravates me when I hear that. And when people come up there and tell Limpy, well, man, I didn't have enough time. Or me, if I'm doing a race. And we go over the same thing every week. When you are on that front line, you said you're ready.
That means you're double bulbed. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, I try to hear, but you know, if the guy next to you's got a Pro Charger and he's You can't hear the little if he's on the chip or not.
Well, and I've noticed a lot more people around the country are
Oh,
having
got
people
stuck
stand.
again.
I
He's
know
stuck
his face is hilarious too. Somebody gonna
Hold
screenshot
on.
this. Somebody
We're
screenshot
showing this right here. We're showing right here. Oh shit.
Somebody screenshot that. We need that.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, I'm pointing the wrong way. This way. Screenshot that.
Look at that. I think I can screenshot it. I think I can. Oh wait.
He did.
Oh, he's like, fuck this. I'm Xing out.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit.
Oh.
Already did. He already did. Trevor.
That's
Oh
fucking
shit.
awesome.
Because everybody was Kung Fu fight. Oh wait, that's Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kung
Kung
Fu.
Kung Fu.
Kung
Kung
Fu.
Fu. Oh shit.
That motherfucker ain't getting back on here. We gonna kill him.
So, last but not least, gates open when?
11 a.m. for racers and vendors.
Well, Happy lost his internet.
Oh. 11 a.m. for racers and vendors. 12 o'clock will be for spectators.
And driver meeting,
5 o'clock.
Cinco in
Yep.
Espanol, we're available. VIP, you can pay at the gate.
Yep.
VIP to get on the start line.
50. General admission is 25.
All right.
Media, no media passes. If you want a media and you want on the start line, you're gonna pay $50.
He said, pay your bill. Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Good times, good times. Yep.
So, yep, we'll be there Saturday, and then burnouts for Blake with Stefan is on Sunday. So we're gonna have 2 races, back-to-back days, about 30 miles from each other, and you win the same class on Saturday. If you win the class on Saturday and the same class on Sunday, you get a bonus $5,000.
Yep. Oh. Is that 50 plus 25?
No, that if you are just wanting start line access, VIP is just 50 straight.
So that 25, the 50 gets you in plus the extra 25 for VIP.
No, general admission is $25.
Oh, sorry.
If you want VIP with start line access to get on the line at the gut, it's 50.
Okay, so that is 50 then plus 25.
Yeah.
That is Mark. So VIP gets you, or 50 gets you VIP where you're down on the start line.
Yep.
You can act a fool.
Yep.
Not really,
You
but
come gamble, shoot the shit, whatever.
yeah. Right on. Let's see. South Texas, South. I don't know. I think there's always something going on down there, but just depends on who you know or who you
Yep.
blow.
For sure. You better be blowing.
All right. You got any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
I don't have my list in front of me, but Accelerated Racing Solutions, Garage Built, 10 Soldiers, Racers Club, Big House Barbecue, Emily White Photography, Mattress Express. I was saving the best for last.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I'm forgetting Split Performance. Biggest one. Shout out Mike Fisher, Ashburn and Fisher Construction. That dude has been behind us 1,000%. So big shout out to Mike Fisher. A lot of this wouldn't be possible without that guy. I'll have a whole list of them that I'll make a post tomorrow. But
Hold on. Are they?
yeah, if you pull up that, it's on the the original flyer, or not the original. Yep, that one. Leatherface Racing, On Tilt, Pierce, Contracting.
Until I can't read what that bottom one says.
Force Performance Turbo.
Okay.
Yep. We've added a few more since then.
Botello in it?
No.
No.
No. So I'm lacking on my
Yeah.
list today.
This guy. They told me I need to start putting some beard oil in my beard, and it'll start making it look fabulous.
Oh Lord. It looks fabulous now. Tell him shut up.
I know. The taco lady.
Yes, the taco lady, she jumped on board, so she's with us. She's gonna sponsor the best Willie this weekend. So
Mud racing truck. Mud truck racing.
mm-mm.
Okay. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, yep. He's headed to the dyno in the morning, so hopefully Mr. Hate Train himself will have his shit together. I heard he got some Arizona boys he's got to whoop up on since he's a Texas dude now.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming on, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you this weekend.
Yep, I'll see you here in a few days.
All right, bro.
Later.
Later. All right, people. And just say again, I don't know any of the services yet for Mikey. But I'll definitely be there if it's as long as it's not this weekend. Hopefully during the week sometime I can make it during the week. Anytime during the week I can make it. But my weekends are pretty stacked right now. But rest in peace, man. Oh boy. Oh, oh my gosh. So man, y'all ain't gonna believe this next one. Just in case. We'll leave this on the oh boy. Is it this right here? Yeah. You're missing out. Look here. Oh, look at there. So we're gonna leave on a good note here. I heard that they're bringing I forgot the name of it, the stupid show where the arm drop shit. But they were out in Kentucky a couple weeks ago, whatever, and uh, this is what's going to happen here. Oh God. Oh man. Oh man. Yep. Oh, Pinks. That's what it is. Pinks. Pinks coming out. They done seen Happy's arm drop skills, and I remember the one that we did on the table where he's all, oh yeah, with the spear and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they look like twins, man. They look just, same ears and everything, same forehead, same smile. Yeah. Look at that, man. That's perfect. That's perfect. So on tilt racing, yeah, got thank Chuck and for always. Uh, it's Happy's Dance Studios. He's looking for a LLC, so it might be under Red Dragon Dance Studios before you know it. Just saying. Oh my God. Oh man. And you got Judge Happy here, who's not happy. You got Judge Unhappy right here. That's what it is. Judge Unhappy, people. Judge Unhappy right there. And then you got Dr. Phil and Dr. Unhappy. You got Money Mike meeting Donald Trump. You got me high as an astronaut most of the time. Jasper. You got Kung Fu. And Happy Pink. Pink. How about Pink Happy? Is Pink's happy? That's pretty good. Oh man. All right. Small Tower Gangsters this weekend. Burnouts for Blake, XRP Sunday. And then next weekend, we'll be at the backside. The following weekend, we'll be at backside of the Ozark Raceway, 250. All classes are pour your own puddle, cross center line, lose. First is worst. Olympia's final call. Double entry is allowed. Double entries is allowed. I don't know what that means. Oh, you can double enter. You can enter small tire and big tire or whatever. Second chance race, all classes, $100 buy-in, 100% payback on that. I'm guessing that looking like it's guaranteed money. So what it is. Y'all have a good night. Until I think Chuck. We'll see y'all this weekend. And I still believe it's Thursday night on the table. This is not going to be our normal time slot. I don't know when we're going to keep doing it. But we have not. We got to. Happy and I need to get together and think of a time slot that could meet good for both of us. So, because he still. Excuse me, party foul. He still has a young kid at home. So, I mean, starting school and stuff. So sometimes it might not be feasible for him. So, but I definitely still want to do Thursday night for the table as of right now. Still Thursday night, but I still like to do. I think next week we might get AirPods on the blue AirPods on. Might get her on. But yeah, we're just gonna see. We're gonna hang out just like we did before. Before I got burnt out. I got burnt out, people. I just got burnt out. But, shit happens. But we're back. We're back at it. Y'all go check out my Limpy Reacts at YouTube. I got some reaction channels coming up. Or I've already posted a few today. As I've already uploaded the meatball teaser for the War in the Woods this weekend before I even knew that there was going on Facebook. So yeah, we need to get Stephanie back on here. And oh boy, oh God. All right, and one more before we go, maybe. Night, man. Oh, good old. Oh, look at him. Look at him. And Shifter Gripper. Oh boy, Stephanie and Shifter Gripper. We need to get them back on for see where they are nowadays. I know where Stephanie is. Stephanie has been going on. She was in Colorado, New Orleans. I keep up with. I follow her on Instagram and on Facebook. She's had a kid, and the kid worked out some wonders on the backside. Is what I'm saying. You heard me? So, Rich. Oh my gosh. What about the dog still at home? I'm not sure, man. Not sure. I don't know if it's the same dog or if it ran away and another dog showed up. So I don't know. I don't know. Guess we could find out. Oh, her and her homeboy was shooting daggers out. Oh, oh boy. Oh yeah. I'm always smiling, man. I'm always smiling. Every day I get to wake up on this side of the line is a good day for me. Good day. All right, Nitrous Express, TRS, my sponsors. On Tilt sponsors me. Well, he sponsors the show, so he sponsors some of that great green herb. To all the people that gave me stuff 660 TV hooked me up with some herb, some flour. E's and B's gave me some. I think he gave me this pen or this deal here, and it's legit. Uh, the wife said that she said people just kept handing me stuff. I feel like I'm your drug mule, and I was like, just it's all right, babe. It's all right. We'll be all right. You got your guilty pleasures. I've got mine. All right, people. Welcome back. Episode it wasn't. We haven't done 16 complete, but that's actually number 16 in the books. We'll post about. We'll try to get something a scheduled time and day that we're going to actually keep. We're going to try to keep the same day and same time. So it just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. So I hope y'all have a good night and later.